Okay, chat. We are seconds away from beginning. Thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks for those gifted subs as well. I appreciate the hair that I see you. Thank you so much for those gifted subs. It's very, very kind. Thanks for those resubs as well. We have a guest star today, so give them a warm welcome when they do show. Chat, I won't spoil who it is, but do go and check out all their socials and whatnot when you see below their name. It's their first time playing D&D. It's going to be super fun. I'm so excited because we get to move into the Deadlands. We've experienced the Wolfguard kind of side stuff, embedding the world a little bit, stuff like the circus. But now we're getting back into the meat of things. All right, I'm gonna unmute. All right, I'm gonna bring you guys
the child
up.
is the bit
Hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hi.
Hello. How are we doing?
Great.
Good, good. Well, welcome out to
All right.
episode 47. I'm sorry, Dodger. If you guys need to take any time during the episode to go away, you can be yay good.
She's screaming, so I'm just gonna mute.
That's hard.
Dodger and Sam, everyone are patrons to a child warlock, so sometimes they have to listen to the warlock's needs. Good luck. So, before we do kick into things and get everything started, I did just tell the chat we do have a guest star today, so do give them a warm welcome during the episode. But we are back after a week off, and we're about to head into the Deadlands, which is the portion of Wolfguard which has been locked off. Not really locked off by any more social means, more so abandoned portion of the map because the dead overran it.
Sounds really nice.
It's lovely.
I think it's gonna be a
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
nice holiday.
But before we do get into things, does anyone want to shout anything out?
Nay.
Nay?
Nope.
All right, let me change up the music. And does anyone want to read the recap of last time?
I always like this.
Does
No,
everyone
we're the
want
worst.
me to
Because it's
read
like
the
students in school.
It is.
Jara, you,
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
I used to
Jara,
be
you
that
gotta
kid
you
in
gotta
school.
lead the way. You
Yeah.
gotta
Okay.
show Sko what's about.
Lead by example.
Oh my God, he left. He left. Wow.
Sam's
What the frick?
man.
Okay, well, I guess
Sam?
that makes it easy, right?
We haven't really
Yes, man.
we haven't said how the guest is.
Yeah, we hadn't said how
Oh,
Oh,
Delete the VOD.
I said
Don't worry.
Joe.
Start.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't
I
worry.
said Joe.
Don't worry. Hey, recap. Jory, recap.
Let's
What's
just move
going on?
on from
Let's
it.
do this. Let's do
recap.
this.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
All right. Wait, is it? Okay, all right. 47. Wait, 47. Yes, okay. Recap. Last week, upon arriving at our estate, we found Zalfael, the devil from Advent, waiting in our dining room. He told us that Timothy's mother's soul was not in the plane of souls and had not ascended, meaning that it was still in the material plane. He also made 2 more deals, one with Timothy to carry a small obsidian chest for him, and another with me, asking me to collect 100 worthwhile souls for him. Fabia made a deal of her own with an archfey known as Lucky, choosing to steal in a large Wait, I just totally read the wrong sentence. Choosing to steal in his name wherever she could. After a night in the estate, the group, us, journeyed northward to search for where the stranger, the one who may know where Fia's mother is, was tied up and left for dead. Upon arriving, we battled against a Wendigo and a large, formidable lake troll, dispatching the former and causing the latter to flee. God, that was the worst recap ever. The teacher would be really disappointed in me. I read the wrong sentence, guys. Abort.
Oh my god. How could you?
So, you've just battled against this Wendigo creature that hunted from the tree line. From outside of the lake burst a large lake troll, trying to eat bullywugs on the side of it. You fought against both of them, scaring the lake troll back off into the waters. The Wendigo, you killed, leaving its carcass on the ground below you. This is the barn where the stranger was supposedly left. You stand outside. It's cold, misty. As you go up further north in Wolfgard, the tips of the grass are frosted. You see, every time the wind kind of pushes through, those who are not used to the cold environment would feel a chill, a shiver down their back. And the closer you get to the Deadlands, the gloomier and the darker everything seems to become. Doesn't look like the sun touches the Deadlands. But you stand outside of it, currently. By a barn, abandoned, and by a lake.
Is that because the trees?
What, the lack of sunlight?
Hmm.
It partially.
Was it just an evil place? Cursed place?
Yeah, it's more. It doesn't seem natural.
Okay.
You did hear from within the barn previously, I believe Fabia heard, the sound of chains rattling, something moaning occasionally from inside. What would you like to do?
From what I remember, we are beat the hell up right now. So I'm actually going to start by using an aura of vitality over the next minute to heal everyone who needs it.
I'm all good.
Right before that happens, Saphira's gonna put her hand on Timothy's shoulder and kind of like look down at him like, little help.
Down a hole in your side, literally.
Yeah, like I'm dying. Please help.
Not the best roll. 76 total healing.
Yeah, that's not actually that great.
Can I roll to see if there's a suitable place to find camp? Or make camp?
Yeah, before you do, Shane.
Yes.
Did you add your vitality thing to that?
Oh, that's right.
Because
right,
technically,
you're right.
as a life cleric, you get to add like +2 to. Is it when you cast the spell?
Yes.
Or is it every time you use the spell?
It is. So whenever a spell is used to restore hit points, it gets 2 plus the spell's level. So yes, it would get a bonus 5 per. So 5.
Yeah.
So it should be 25.
Life clerics, dude. Looking crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, it would be 20d6
awesome.
plus
100, right?
Oh my god, that's a ton. Yeah.
Nice.
So 176 health actually.
Yeah.
Does that mean I get
Fucking
full
hell.
It
health?
wasn't a bad roll.
Yeah. So you guys get to divvy out 176 extra heal.
Oh damn.
Oh no, it would be half of that 50 because each heal is 2 of the d6. So it's only 10 procs of 5. So it is 126.
There you go,
Yeah.
126. But divvy that out how you need it. If you guys want to discuss it. Sam, if you want to look for a place to make a camp, go ahead and roll a survival check.
All right.
We're still hearing like moans from the barn. Is that right?
The occasional rattling of chain.
Okay.
Roll a perception check. Basil.
I rolled a nat 20, 25.
Oh, okay. Holy shit. Okay. For you, Basil, you would hear the sounds are still coming from in there. A little bit louder now, almost like something has been woken by the sounds outside the fighting.
Okay.
Can we hear it over here?
You can roll a perception check. Basil is a little bit closer, so probably Basil can kind of inform you. For you, though, Scold.
I
Yeah,
rolled
mean-
nat 20.
Jesus
Mm,
Christ.
perception.
Guys. This is going to be a high
2
roll
nat
day.
20s already.
So yeah, you can hear the rattling of the chains and something is alive still inside the barn. For you, Skull, you would be able to tell that going beside the river, or the lake, sorry, is probably not the best place to camp. But if you were to camp a little bit ways out, where you kind of came in, you could find a nice clearing, trees all around, if you did need to rest. You'd probably know with the 25 and nat 20 as well, that camping outside this close to the Deadlands isn't a guarantee. There's no place you can go where you're guaranteed to be safe. But you might need to, if you can keep your scent down, keep your heat down, you'll probably be fine.
Only we bought the poop.
Skeleton the group. Do we need to rest?
I don't know. Timothy, can you help me out a little bit here? Also, there is
Yeah,
definitely something alive in that building.
Fabia had told us before that she heard something from the barn as well, right? So Fia would have started making her way over there to see.
I'd follow Thea just to make sure she's not ambushed. Stay safe in numbers.
So where are you heading for right now?
Towards the barn.
Okay.
Join him. Are we using the map, or are we just?
I mean, you can use the map if you like.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go off theater of mind. It's fine.
No, that's fine. Are there any like windows we can see in or anything before we actually bust on in there?
No. There is a because it's a converted barn.
Yeah.
There are no windows. The front doors of it are still kind of jutted up against the wall. They're still attached, but some rotting holes in it. That would be on the kind of western side, where a lot of the wood you'd find is kind of collapsed to the ground. This place looks like it was abandoned many years ago. It's got like a bricked rooftop where it's been converted into that to kind of weather the storms and weather any of the weather coming from the lake. But there's only an entrance.
Okay. Is it all right, I guess I'll head over towards the entrance.
Okay.
I assume it's dark, in which case she's gonna put her night vision goggles on under her fur ear flap hat because it's fucking cold out.
It is dark inside, yeah. There's no lights. It's gloomy as well. So yeah, you head over to the door. You can see where the bar is on the outside, locking it in. A wooden kind of slab, or like a 2x4, kind of being pushed into the locking area of the outside of the bar. You'd have to lift it to open up the barn doors. The holes, looking through those, you just see a damp interior. There wouldn't be any hay. That would have been rotted away by now. You just see kind of patches of dirt, dust, occasional trails of insects, and the droppings of small animals. But nothing straight through the doorway.
And we just start hearing like cries now and then.
You can hear
like
the rattling of chains. I can't really do a rattling of chain sound, apparently.
No, that was really good.
Thank you. Yeah, I should have
really
just gone with
sounded,
it.
Yeah, that was really good.
And you hear...
sorry, go ahead.
Coming from somewhere towards the other side of the barn around the corner.
So Fia would have her hand on the like bar, right? Ready to be like, let's just go in. And then she's going to hear that and just look at Basil like...
Should we...
Wait, maybe?
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
That sound like chains? I was like... That makes sense. They said they tied up. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we should reconvene with the group.
Scobolt will start walking towards
you
them.
guys.
Scobolt will throw the Wendigo in the river and then turn to Timothy and... If we clear the barn, we can camp inside.
I think that is a good idea.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Actually,
can Basil hear us from over there?
Well, I thought you guys were walking over.
I wasn't being quiet. I wasn't being quiet. Yeah, it was fine.
Okay.
You hear the water burst up, and you see the lake troll grab the Wendigo that you threw in and drag it out, kind of swimming as fast as it can to get away from you. Still very wounded, blood all over it. Its wounds starting to regenerate in the silence you've had, being a troll, and it drags the Wendigo out into the water, content with
Sometimes
the
you gotta feed the trolls, guys.
Yeah, right.
Let's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
Has Timmy distributed any healing
Episode
yet?
name.
I've done it all.
It's 126.
I mean, it's whatever you guys need.
Yeah. So
Okay, cool. I'll
pick apart what you
take my...
take what you did
heal.
and then type in the chat what you want from that healing so everyone knows what's still left over. Okay. What would you like to do?
There's something in the barn.
Yeah, Scobolt. Is there a door on this side?
Yeah.
There's
barred
like
on the
a bar
outside.
on the front.
Only a wooden bar. You could lift it, but whatever's it's kind of a collapsed old barn door. Not collapsed, sorry, like rotten.
Chained up in there. Sad or mad or both.
Can I roll to determine how many things are inside?
Yeah,
or
you could do a perception via smell. See what kind of sense you've got in there.
Okay. 16.
Okay, yeah. With your new improved belt as well, we can go off the kind of insight roll with that. You can start to pick out first the smell of blood, dried, but small. It smells like rodent blood. And then upon the air, drifting just out of the small cracks of the barn. You smell this kind of decay. The same blood's in the air, but it's mixed in with it's the smell of the dead. But also something a little bit more, something a little bit more pungent. You've probably never smelled anything like this, but it seems to be a single being, from as far as you're aware.
Scott will turn to Saphira. I think it's just one. Fucking stinks though.
Oh. Let's
And he'll lift the
kick it
barricade.
down then.
Okay.
So Saphira assists. She's always eager to get in there.
Wait, out of character, really quick. Is this where we think that guy is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so ideally,
Okay.
we would like to try to get information if
Yeah.
we can.
Before kill.
The barn door
Alright, let's
opens
open
up. Blows against the outside.
Saphira
quiet.
peeks her head in.
It's still quiet when you peek your head in.
Takes a step in and looks around.
What do we remember? Sorry, I know I have it in my notes. What was the guy's name who was left there?
Top of my head, it's Vandrin. Let me double check. Give me one moment. Get his name.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Whatever his name is, Fia would kind of like say his name like Jimmy.
Jimmy, is that you?
Jimmy, you in here?
Sneaky Pete.
It is
Oh, Vannon, right?
Vannon. That's it.
Vannon, yeah.
Thank you.
You hear Fabia go as though she blacked out for a hot second. There.
Oh, she really did. Welcome back.
Welcome
Thanks,
back.
There's no
Hopefully I won't
response.
have to leave again.
No response.
No response.
Was Vannon a was he like was he a human?
Yeah, you would know. He was a tiefling.
I'm gonna lob Pebble Pet in there.
Can tieflings do tieflings have night vision
Yeah, dark
the
vision.
pepper
or dark vision? Sorry.
just lands in the darkness. How far are you throwing it?
I'll throw it far enough so that it bounces back to me.
You feel it fills your cheek, appears in your mouth.
That's disgusting.
Pebble pet.
Do we see anything at all?
No, you can hear the sounds coming from around the corner in the barn.
Okay. I'll cast dancing lights.
By the way, I don't see Fia at the barn on the
I think
sheet.
she's doing
Is it
theater
We're
by
doing-
mind. I
we're
mostly
doing
do theater by
theater.
mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay, that's why then. I was getting confused.
Yeah. So I'll just cast dancing lights and kind of start to go forward very cautiously and say his name again in case it's him.
This time, the rattling chains have gone quiet. And you hear. Slight wrestling of chains. And then silence again.
What's that?
So do we see anything as we go around the corner?
Have you gone around the corner? Like as in when you enter the barn,
yeah,
you've got
I'll-
a general barn and then you've got a 90-degree angle that goes off to one side. That's where the sound's coming from. So in the open barn area here, it's just dust.
It's just yeah.
Your lights
So
would
I'll-
illuminate. No. You wouldn't see anything. Yeah, there's no blood trails there.
I'll have the lights go ahead of me around the corner and see if we hear anything or whatever. Just
When the
get a
lights go around
reaction
the
from
corner,
that.
you hear.
I'll
Did I
pull
recognize
back.
that that's the thing that I heard / saw before?
Yeah.
I'll pull the lights back
Okay.
but keep going or like towards the corner to see.
Okay. Stepping closer. You gonna go around the corner?
Yeah.
I wouldn't let Fia go on her own. I'll walk.
Yeah, I'd be
beside.
falling behind.
I think we're all yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Look like Scooby-Doo mystery.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually going like that though, like.
When you step around the corner, you bring your lights with you. Well, your lights are there already. You'd see chains dangling from the wall around metal posts that have been set up. You can see where they've been torn on the side and been kind of pulled against. They're slightly bent inward. Both sides coming towards the center. A beam broken behind it, and across the floor in front, you see dozens of dead husks of rats. Just the bones and the skin left over, lying there. And behind them, hanging from the chains, tied up from both forearms and both ankles, to the metal post beside. Wearing kind of black leathered gear. Stylish in its design. A little bit Victorian in its design. A tricorn hat on the side, dusted over, not worn for a while. A brooch on its chest, showing a silver flame. A torch burning. And the individual itself has light pale, slightly greenish skin. Their flesh has kind of gone gaunt. Their eyes are widened. They don't really have eyelids anymore. Their head slightly caved in. They look starved, but alive. Their jaw opens up, their mouth opens, and they've got slightly sharper teeth as they look at you. Blood. Blood, please. Please. He pushes forward in the chains, but doesn't get more than a couple of feet. Still a good 6 or 7 feet away from you.
You look like you'd rather be put out of your misery than have blood.
Blood. Please. I am so hungry.
Bobby is gonna like make eye contact with everybody while slowly pulling the thing out. Like, is this a good or bad idea?
He definitely will like nod, but then be like, "Where's Vannon?"
Creature. Doesn't say anything more than that.
I don't know if we should be giving him blood, huh?
Yeah, we can hook you up with some blood, all right? Don't ask where it came from, but we need like more info, dude.
If we give you blood, will you tell us what happened to Desra?
Yes.
What if that makes him like super strong?
Look, 1 drop now, just so that you're like, ooh, baby, and then
Yep.
more later, right?
Oh,
Great, tight.
Yes.
She'll pull out the pot. What is your? I hesitate to ask this, but I gotta be specific. What's like your preferred blood?
Oh my fucking
Fear's
god.
visibly cringing. No, this shit
Nothing we
again.
haven't done before.
You see,
Guys.
just kind of desperately pushing forward. Doesn't really give you a response.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Any
guess
blood?
then. What?
Just don't give him any blood from any one of us.
Oh, well,
Could you, like-
yeah.
Like deer or something.
Sure, deer blood. Yeah, deer. She'll whisper, deer, loudly whisper, deer blood into the thing.
Oh fuck.
Fills up to halfway.
Okay.
I'm realizing this would be the fucking Oma item if you were a vampire.
Yeah.
True.
Well, we actually did have a mistake with the alchemy jug. Just to let you know, we've rectified it.
We've
Technically
realized
now,
you can only use it.
you're only meant to use it once per, like, I think it's 24 hours or something with the liquid. So
no.
it makes sense. I was sat there like, oh,
Not as
couldn't they
OP
just
as we all believe.
Could they just keep making
It
food
was really
permanently?
cool when it was broken
Yeah.
though.
We made like a whole plethora of blood.
Right, so
before.
so this blood is precious, guys.
I guess you'll get like a cup.
I was gonna say, is
Or
there like
bag.
something we can just put like a little baby?
Yeah,
in
I mean,
it?
you carry water
Act like
skins,
a
you carry
sommelier
cups, I'm
as
sure.
you like pour it.
Yeah, I'll get a cup. When
blood
how
Pour a
high
little tiny bit in his mouth, like
he's
Yeah.
he's suspended?
Well, no.
chains?
He's leaning down. His arms and his
Okay.
legs are being kind of tied up in kind of a almost like a cross formation, but he's not hanging from the ceiling.
Okay, Fabio because he like moved as far forward as he could, right?
Yeah.
Like pretty plainly. So Fabio will get like as close as she feels is safe and be like, open wide, and just like dribble a little bit in his mouth.
You see him kind of like soak it up, drink it. Oh, please, Mom.
No, this is the deal. Give us some
Not yet.
deets. Not to like edge you in a weird way, but like we need some details, okay?
Oh, we will.
Got me.
Fuck.
What do you want to know?
I need to know what happened to Desra. I need to know where she's at, where you took her, and where you left her.
The woman, the pilot.
Yeah.
Gone.
Gone where?
We were at Palebrick. He took her.
Did you know it was a trap? Did you set that up?
No, I didn't want to go back. They made me.
Who made you?
The pirates. They forced me to see him again.
Is he Cassell?
You see his eyes widen at the name.
Yes.
Why didn't you want to see him again?
He did this to me. Made me one of him. But lesser.
Are we going to let this guy down?
Blood, please.
I think that's up to Fia.
I'll look at Fia like, do I give him some?
Pitiful.
Please. I just need a little.
I'll
Like an
nod
actual
at Fabia.
drug addict.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fia will nod at Fabia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll dribble a bit more in his mouth.
He soaks up, bring him back.
What happened at Palebrig?
Something big attacked us. Something came from the stone. It wasn't there last time.
It wasn't Cassell? Something else?
There was more than Gersel there. I tried to hunt Gersel. It wasn't like this when I hunted him. The tower was collapsed. When they removed the bricks, something came out. Gersel came and I tried to run. I saw him dragging your mother away. And the creature killed so many. And they caught me. Fucking pirates caught me. Tied me up here to die with the other one. The cannibal. Let me go, I can help you.
Your name?
I don't remember. They called me stranger.
Insight check.
You can roll an insight check.
11.
It seems to be telling the truth, as far as you're aware. Hard to read.
Okay.
How long ago did Cassell make you like this?
Months. It was slow. At first, you didn't really notice anything. Patches of my hair. My skin grew paler, colder. I tried to leave. I ran, I tried to leave. Go east. Hiloma medicine. It could solve this. And then I started getting cravings and And then they found me on the ship. And they made me come back. He's dangerous. He's not a simple vampire. He's greater. Not a ghoul. Not like me. Blood. Blood, please.
Is there any, does it look like it would be easy enough to break the chains at all?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see by his position, he's gnawed at his own arms, and the chains have kind of been wrapped around his wrists, but you could break out the general kind of, the pole.
Castal wasn't always in Palebrig. Where did you meet him?
That was the first time I tracked him down. I was,
He looks down at his brooch.
I hunted him.
Would Fia know what the symbol on the brooch is?
Roll a streetwise check.
Can I smell any lies on this bitch with a 15?
Use insight for that, but we can take the 15 because it's the same number, right?
19.
I don't use insight anymore.
Isn't it an insight through? Oh, is it perception roll? But
You can roll perception instead of insight to attempt to smell someone's lie.
Cool. No, he seems desperately telling you the truth as far as you're aware with the 15. Seems like he's kind of giving off a desperacy, is what you smell. 19, yeah, you would know this group to be an elusive group. They're called the Silver Torch Hunters. They are primarily a group of not necessarily adventurers, kind of civilians of Wolfguard that kind of rose up, decided to go away from the soldiers of Sunrise, and build their own group to hunt down creatures of the night. Primarily werewolves, undead, the occasional vampire, though many don't believe vampires have a big spot in Wolfguard. That's the symbol.
Okay.
The silver torch.
I found him in Palebrick. I heard word that he was there. I don't know where his home is, but I came and found the cellar. And he caught me down there. And I stuck him with a silver blade. And he punished me. So I ran. I think he let me go. I thought I got away, but he was laughing the whole time. Please, blood. Blood. Please, just a cup.
Hold on.
Skull's gonna walk over and break one of the chains on his arms.
He pulls the chain closer and he kind of wraps it close to him. He looks.
Thank you.
He's gonna reach out. He's gonna gesture for the jug of blood.
How far is Palebrig from here? How long a journey?
Oh, don't make me go back. Don't make me go back. Don't make me go back.
I'm not gonna... I need to go to Palebrig. I need to know how far it is.
A day into the deadlands.
Day into the deadlands. Which way?
You follow the trail. I could lead you if you give me blood, just to the edge, then you let me go. You let me go.
Babia, give him the jug.
Please. The blood.
He's telling the truth.
Look, I'm not saying that all of this is like unlocking something weird in me. I'm just like, I'm kind of following Fia's cues here.
Give me the jug.
She'll look at Fia.
Fia's looking at the stranger. Follow the trail for a day.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I'll lead you through the safe route. Would you?
And then what?
Then you go, and I go, and I run.
What will you go? What will you do?
Away. I'll find a place. Far away.
And what will you eat?
What are you gonna do when you're thirsty again?
I'll drink.
Drink what?
The blood of anything.
Oh.
Animals.
You're going to live off of animal blood, Is that what you say to me?
Yes.
Can I insight check that?
You can.
I'm insight checking that.
Why do I always roll poopy to poop? 14? Come on.
Nat 20.
Oh, holy shit.
Nice.
Timothy. Nice.
Timmy.
King shit from Timmy.
So 27, not 20, okay. It's not that he's lying, necessarily. You can tell that he probably could survive with animal blood. It's that
Dude's not gonna survive.
he's not convinced in his own words,
Yeah.
necessarily.
You can show us the way.
I'll lead you. Just don't. I won't go there. Into it. Not into the clearing. Not where the creature was. Not where Cassell
Okay.
keeps his pet.
Here's the deal.
Yes?
We'll get you out of these chains. We'll give you some blood right here.
Yes.
You're gonna show us the way.
Yes.
If you try anything at all, if you try to run,
You kill me.
if you try to tell Cassell, if you try to hurt one of us, if you try to take us to the creature, if you do a single thing that I don't like, I will incinerate you where you stand. Do you understand this?
One intimidation
And
check.
she's gonna, minor illusion of flame in her hand as she does it.
Gotta be breaking the chains while she's saying it.
Okay.
Roll the what? Sorry.
Intimidation.
Intimidation.
22.
Nice.
You see him quiver.
Don't hurt me and I won't hurt anything. You're strong. You saved my life. I'll lead you, and then I go. Please the blood. Please the
The
blood.
deal is actually, you don't hurt anything, and then I won't hurt
I
you.
don't hurt
You
anything.
understand that?
But
Your
I must,
life is in my hand.
Just him kind of gnawing at his claws.
But I must drink something.
She'll hand the jug over to Scold.
Gold hands the jug to him, the
You
whole
see him
jug.
kind of pour it straight into his mouth. Bits to go onto his lips. He kind of quickly wipes and licks his fingertips and keeps pouring it and getting every answer. You see, his gaunt features remain fairly gaunt, but you see the coloration kind of turn to a much cleaner shade of green and paleness before he hands the jug back to you, licking the rim of it several times.
Tosses it to Fabio.
You're good to me. Not like they were. I'll lead you. And we honor the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Fear, with your passive
If there's
perception,
any more chains to break, I'll help.
just the ones at his ankles, but I imagine Scold and you would be breaking them together. He'd slowly be standing up, arching his back over. Who's got the highest passive perception?
I think it's Fia.
17.
You hear the sound of footsteps outside. Something big is coming towards the barn.
Oh god.
I will immediately pull my hand up and whisper that I hear something coming.
Can I do a perception check with hearing?
Yeah.
I pulled my axe preemptively off my back.
Okay.
We should have killed the troll.
Motherfucker.
Only a 15.
He just knocks on the door.
You would hear the sounds of something is big out there, size of skull probably. Footsteps clumping against the grass. Something is coming towards the barn.
Whatever it is, it's coming in here.
Well, be on guard, I guess.
I'm gonna look at the stranger. Do not try anything.
You're good to me. I'll keep quiet.
Okay.
Knees down. The door. What do you want to do, chat? I said chat. I'm, you know,
Chat?
That would do you.
Is that all I am to you?
It's not us. No, it's chat's decision now. It's not us,
Just
I
a
guess.
fucking name in chat.
What do you want us to do? What you tell us? This is
Twitch plays
your
D&D.
Which plays D&D?
Right. Someone
dude,
says like
leg
cast
dude,
fireball.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
someone
into
says cast fireball.
Oh fuck.
Sorry, Fia.
Fireball, fireball, fireball.
It's been 2
Wait,
weeks,
that
okay?
said-
You sons of bitches.
ready in action, I guess.
Fia will put herself in between whatever would be coming through the barn and our new blood fiend friend.
Fabio would try to hide.
Roll a stealth check, Fabio.
Okay, man, I called my daughter chat like last week.
Holy shit.
24.
That's
It's a
fucking
tough
funny.
life, this one.
She looked at me and went, chat?
Oh, no!
She will remember that.
Fabio's getting to the darkness. Your lights illuminate around the corner as something steps round. A figure. Over 8 feet tall, 9 feet tall. A Goliath steps into the scene. Welcome, Sko. Would you like to describe your character? What do they see
Yes.
as you step around the corner?
They see Scobolt, who is a hulking beast of a Goliath. Broad-shouldered and tall, muscular from years of always being on the hunt. Possibly one of the biggest Goliaths that has been seen for centuries.
I've been telling
I know where Jari gets it from. She was like, I'm the biggest tiefling ever.
He's wearing various different furs and skins of previous prey patchwork together. His outfit is very mismatched in appearance. He has a massive scar on his right tricep that is visible. Claws and teeth of previous prey are around his neck.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you see this probably, for those who've seen Goliaths, probably you, Scold, Saphira, maybe, probably you, Basil, as well, as you traveled through, passing by many towns, though not like this. This is a very traditional Goliath. Pale skin, broad, powerful. Not like the mercenaries you would have seen in the south. Rare. And now stands before you in the barn.
Who the fuck are you?
Scott will say in giant, hell, brother.
You understand?
Hello, friend. Good to meet your acquaintance.
And then he'll slap Saphira on the back and say, he's friendly.
Fia's like, do you guys know
Bear
each
pulls
other?
a face like another big person.
I'm looking for something.
What are you looking for?
Not real estate, I hope. He leans back on a broken chair.
No, not real estate. I was chasing something, and then I appeared here.
You appeared?
Yes, it's a long story. But there
What
is
are you chasing?
there was an alpha saber-tooth that I've encountered many times before. It's why I had this tricep scar. As I point to my scar on my arm.
Yeah, like,
I finally found it again, but it managed to evade me once more. I followed it into a cave. Next thing I know, I'm here.
Whoa.
I heard noise from the barn and smelt what could have been what it was eating.
Has there been any saber-toothed tiger in here?
yeah.
She looks
Do
at
we
the
know where
vampire guy.
like, if there are two tigers like in Wolfguard? Like, would we?
Everyone roll a nature check.
I'm really good at that. This is.
I'd say
gonna go well.
advantage for Scold and Saphira.
10.
17.
He has no idea.
Oh, come on! I have advantage! 5! Come on!
14.
Basil, you as the probably most, and Scold to an extent as well, you would have probably, you don't know for sure. Scold, you know there's a lot of saber-tooths
Or I say a lot. They're rare, but very dangerous, but they are inhabitants of Fjordhelm. Basil, you'd have read about them. You've never been able to see them, but you've heard up in Fjordhelm in the snow, there's cats with giant, razor-sharp teeth that are long as long swords. You've never heard of them anywhere else, though. Only Fjordhelm.
Was the cave you happened to be in Fjordhelm by any chance?
It was.
How the?
You are a long way from home.
Welcome to Wolfguard, the Deadlands. Jazz hands.
I certainly am. The temperature here is very different.
To what?
The heat.
It sucks here. It's freezing.
It's just pretty cold here.
Pulls your flag.
Maybe your saber-tooth is here too.
I hope so.
Oh shit!
Long has it evaded me?
Do we hear a saber-tooth anywhere?
You don't know a cat, do you?
Like,
okay.
Do we know like how big they are and shit? Like,
you probably wouldn't. You can roll a perception check if you want to hear one, but
An alpha would be fucking huge.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
I do have a question. The spell locate creature. It says a creature that's familiar to me. Would this be familiar to me now?
no, not. You'd have to have seen
I have
the
to actually
specific
know it,
creature,
not just
yeah.
like the type.
Familiar.
Like,
would
you'd
be
be able to find like Blossom, right? But not.
Yeah. It's any creature
a
you've pretty
minute.
much encountered. Specific ones.
Okay.
You're hunting a saber-toothed tiger in Fjordhelm. And you went into a cave and now you're here?
Yes. Not just any saber-tooth. This was the saber-tooth. The saber-tooth alpha.
Wait, where did? When you went into the cave, did you just like walk through the cave and then you were like?
You're a little bit
Wait,
away from
where-
here, but yeah.
I nod. Yes. I finally thought I had it cornered. But unfortunately, it somehow managed to escape. At the back of the cave, there was a light. I rushed round into the light and I appeared here.
Whoa.
Are there like?
Portals?
Yeah. Are there like hags and stuff just chucking portals around in Fjordhelm and Wolfguard in the wilderness?
You hear from behind you, the stranger.
Not in the wilderness.
Looks at stranger.
Forgot about him.
Wait, do you know about these? Is that real? Like there are portals between Wolfguard and Fjordhelm?
No, I don't know where they go. But there
Well, one
was
definitely goes to
a
Fjordhelm.
light at pale brick. It was like someone had cut open the sky.
That sounds familiar to me. Who is this person?
He doesn't have a
I'm
name.
no one.
Kind of
No,
lowers down
you're-
at the size of you.
No one at all. Don't worry about me.
He's
Well,
our new
can I-
friend, but he's acting kind of weird. Just
Don't mind him. Perhaps your saber-toothed tiger is where we are headed, hmm?
There's
Well, he certainly isn't here.
well, we're headed towards where this hole in the sky portal would be. Do you wanna come along? Or we could go back to where you just came from and see if we see. Well, no, you would have seen whether you could get back.
Is there an entrance or an exit to your portal where you came out?
There's nothing. I tried to go back, but I could not.
One way.
One-way ticket.
Well, then your beast is here.
But I'm not leaving until we get that saber-tooth alpha. It's evaded me many times before. It will not evade me again.
What do they like?
The trophy
What do they
of
eat? Just like anything? They like. Do they?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, if you were an alpha saber tooth and you got chucked through a portal, where would you go? What would you do?
yeah. Where would you go first in Wolfguard or Deadlands rather?
You'd hunt?
Probably, right?
The smell coming from this barn led me here. I thought I was on his tracks.
Well, I propose we make camp. If you're lucky, friend, it'll smell what you smell too.
And if not,
That makes
maybe it's
sense.
headed towards Palebrig, which probably smells like this, but times a million. Right? That's probably pretty gross.
Probably.
All right.
Your name? Big man.
My name is Scobolt. Nice to make your acquaintance.
What's up, Scobolt? I'm Fia.
Hey there, friend.
Basil.
Hi.
Everyone's standing
We're
so
not good
awkward
at
in their place.
introductions. Yeah.
Skull's just gonna
We're
walk
not
out to
used
get
to
firewood. He's not gonna,
Yeah.
gonna stick
The
around.
stranger's
Well,
eyes
that's
just
fine.
flicking
That's
between each
fine.
of you.
Skull just leaves to get
The
firewood.
most
The
awkward
big bear guy is
introductions.
Scold.
Yeah.
And then we've got Timothy, gestures to our little guy there, and
Agreed.
Fabia, the rabbit.
No, I'm not here.
Yeah, you
From
have no idea what
Sorry.
Fabio is.
I don't know where she went.
A rather mixed.
It's like when a toddler's hiding, we're like, where's Fabia? No one can see her. Here I am. Surprise!
Certainly a mixed group you have here. I'm used to hunting
Yeah.
alone.
Oh, does that get lonely? No?
No.
Who do you talk to?
He's just like me.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking that.
Get him some bay honey.
I found your saber-toothed tiger, by the way.
Oh.
Well, yeah, let's, I guess, make this barn a home.
Thanks.
Is it in any condition to sleep in overnight? Like, is there a spot without, like, a shit ton of blood
I mean, it's
staining the ground?
it's not the Ritz, but it's you could make it into
Yeah.
a camp. Yeah.
All right. I guess we'll start making it a camp.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. If you want to do anything, if you want to collect anything for the camp, go ahead and roll
I only
survival
rolled a
check.
10, Joe.
You're not on form right now. You're struggling to find in this kind of wilderness right now.
Alright,
Anything
Saphira will
worthy of...
push through past Scobolt, looking. She doesn't look too particularly happy with him for some reason. She just pushes past. him.
Scobolt looks down on Sophia as she walked past him.
Looks down.
He knew that exact wording would upset her.
Yeah.
God.
As he looks down at her, she just glares back up at him with her piercing red eyes, like, and then tuts and sighs something as she walks past, and goes and helps Scold find some firewood and shit.
So, Scobolt, being the fact that you solo hunt usually and you're pretty talented at surviving in harsh wilderness, if you'd like, you can roll a survival check to see if you can help out with finding firewood, finding some food or rations. It's a harsh landscape, this one. Not much food to find. But to do so, you just go to your sheet and you'll see the word survival listed down on the left side somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You click the word and it should come up in chat.
Nice.
16, yeah. Nice. You'd be able to find plenty of firewood. In terms of food, you'd have... Are you rolling with advantage for a reason, Saphira?
No, it was a mistake. It's just a 9 for me.
Yeah, you're probably struggling. Maybe it's the fact, Scobolt, that you've been here for a little bit longer than they have. You managed to find some bushes nearby, which you've tried the berries, given them a go. Didn't leave a dodgy stomach. They seem edible, seem fine. Not going to fill you for much of the day, but it's probably a good thing to eat them before going to sleep. Fill your bellies before the next day. But along with that, you find some dry firewood, so you can make a little campfire in here for those who are cold.
I'm staying back at the barn, and while I'm doing so, I'm just going to, just in case, just do create food and water. It's not tasty, but it gets the
Motherfucker,
job
why
done.
did we bother?
It's not good. I'd rather eat real food than this. It just tastes like
Bland.
nothing.
We did
Too bad, we rolled a 10.
Yeah.
We did get supplies from the people we met on the road too.
Oh yeah, they were really nice.
Oh yeah.
They gave us food.
I've got a ton of rations as well. I was just trying to get firewood.
Yeah.
Severa's
You're gonna start going through the rations when you're in the Deadlands, by the way. So
okay,
food is gonna matter.
All right. Well,
Severa's gonna tell Blossom to get herself something to eat.
Okay. Go ahead on Blossom's sheet and roll a survival check. Straight up. See if you can find something.
Sure. She doesn't have survival, does she?
If she doesn't have survival, just roll a wisdom check. Just click the word wisdom.
Okay.
18, yeah.
Damn it, I did it with advantage again. Damn it. Yeah.
That's okay, we'll take the first roll if you use that. She would fly around and you'd see her skimming the water nearby and finding some smaller fish that could fill her up.
As she goes near the water, Severa's gonna be like, get everyone around the water, there's some things in there.
Troll hand just comes up.
Yeah.
Troll hand tries to grab her.
Can I roll survival literally just for vegetables?
Yeah. It's going to be high DC if you're going to try and find some specific ones, but you could try and find some...
19?
She gets a feast.
Yes! Hell yeah.
No, it won't be a feast. The DC is going to be much higher when you're in the Deadlands.
Deadlands, yeah.
You would be able to find yourself probably a couple of half-eaten apples off a tree. Worm-infested ones, but if you were to bite around them...
Yeah.
Not much in the way of vegetables, though. No roots, nothing like that. The ground here, the vegetables here are kind of old and rotten by the point that you've arrived here.
Basil will try some of the food and water that Timmy conjured, and through gritted teeth, he's like, "This is really good, Timothy. Thank you."
Imagine, you don't have to lie. I know it tastes like nothing.
Yeah. Imagine if you lost your sense of smell and sense of taste, and you were to be eating pretty much just bland yogurt.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a bit more like porridge. It's like porridge with no flavor at all.
I just didn't want to seem ungrateful, but
Feel have some
thank you,
pat her stomach, thumbs up.
If you have salt or something, you could put it on. I mean,
next time we stop at a town,
okay.
we're just gonna buy a box of salt.
Just seasoning.
Yeah, we should get seasoning, honestly.
We need to go to
I have the spices I rubbed on me years ago.
Oh shit!
I remember that.
Yeah, perfume.
While everybody is making camp, Fia's gonna talk to the stranger again. And just kind of sit down next to him.
Looks at you.
So right now I'm sitting a little bit further away from everyone else.
Not you. She's talking about the other stranger.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Too many strangers.
Has no name.
Stranger number one.
What?
Stranger one.
The other is literally called Stranger.
I don't like speaking to people anyway, so that's fine.
How long do you think it's been since you left Palebrig, since they captured you, since Cassell and the monster?
I don't know. Weeks? Months? I don't know.
Okay. Do you remember anything at all about any other details about what happened there? What the beast looked like?
It was darkness. A moving darkness. But I was mostly looking at Cassell.
Why? What was he doing?
He came in, he was shouting something. I didn't make out what. Something like us getting between him and his prey. And then I saw him grab Destra. And I laughed. And then
laughed. She's mad.
Yes. That pirate. Monster. Thought what's coming to her. But I wish she'd stabbed him at the same time. Yeah. Can I have more blood?
When you give a mouse a cookie.
Yeah, I know. She's gonna lean a little bit and be like that pirate. Yeah. That pirate monster. That's my mother.
So very kind to me she was.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. You poor thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she's alive.
I know she's alive. And I'm sorry too, because she's actually a lot nicer than I am. I'm just gonna get up and walk away.
Oh, kind. He kind of edges his way over into the corner in the darkness, kind of sits there.
That's it.
Okay. Does anyone want to do anything before you rest for the night?
No, just bring in anything that we found if Blossom finds... Does Blossom find anything?
Only for herself.
Okay, cool.
She barely was able to eat. Getting just enough food to kind of fill her own belly.
Okay, cool. Now, Severe will go inside and then eat from Timothy's crap food, and then she'll be like... It's like shit,
a food
Timothy.
truck.
Not meant to taste good. Just meant to let us survive. I'm sorry.
You're doing your best, and that's all that matters, all right?
That's so sad. I really feel like I'm surviving, though.
Yes.
So, from tomorrow onwards, you'll be marking down when you need rations and eat rations. So, start marking off if you have to use a ration, and if you don't have any food on the road.
Hey, but I need to clean up a cat poo once.
That's good. That's good.
Nice.
That's good.
You don't have to mark that one down.
Okay. Scobolt, during the night, you'd see the creature, the stranger, kind of arching his back, kind of crawls over towards you and looks around.
You're not with them. If they try anything against me, we could be friends. You and I.
Scobolt just grunts. He dislikes weak beings like vampires.
I can make a deal with you. Make you rich.
I have no need for riches. But do you know where I can find the Sabertooth Alpha?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
I can find it for you. I can find it.
How so?
I have a good smell. I've got a good nose. I can smell blood.
Is it a secret conversation?
Yeah,
He's
can
trying
we
to
hear
keep.
this?
He's trying to keep it down. Scobolt said he's off
How
on
about
his own.
Scobolt?
Yeah, Scobolt.
Scobolt being?
Scobolt is still a little bit cautious about the group because obviously he normally hunts alone, but he's, I guess, more at ease seeing that Scold's part of the group and that he's familiar with those people. But he's not a big fan of the vampire.
How loud is he talking?
Is Scobolt being quiet
Yeah.
as he responds to the vampire?
I would say I'm only like 10 feet away from the group, so they could see that I'm conversing with them, but they may not be able to hear what he's saying.
We're
to me.
sleeping, so I'm wondering if it was waking me up.
I think like
No, I assume not.
Okay.
if we were at the point where we were getting ready to sleep, like Afia would have said, like, we got to keep watch over this guy. Somebody needs to, like, we need to actually have a watch so that we wouldn't all be asleep at the same time.
True.
It's true.
Yeah. Scold would take first watch, but that would be outside. It wouldn't be inside.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be inside the barn. There's no way I sleep inside that barn that's like stinking of death, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
if
used
you-
to sleeping under the stars, so I'd be
Okay.
sleeping under the stars once more, and this temperature is much better for me than it normally is, like, you know, what I'm normally used to, yeah.
Yeah. Night here starts to get pretty cold. In Fjordhelm, it gets a lot colder than it does in Wolfguard, at least this far south in Wolfguard. But
at least during the night, it feels a little bit closer to home. You can kind of make believe a little bit. The creature kind of backs away then, knowing it's outside and kind of away from Scold and whatnot. Kind of climbs towards the side of the barn, smiles before closing the door, and climbs back inside. Is there anything you guys want to do before you wake up for the next day?
Go ahead.
I
was gonna say, Scott will let that little discussion wrap up. He isn't paying attention, but once the stranger goes back inside, he'll kind of yell like, "How's the fjord?"
Cold.
Just like I remember.
I nod.
That's it. That's the conversation.
They're now best friends.
That's a Scold level conversation, to be honest.
Yeah.
Scold walk away from that conversation being satisfied. Like he got his social fill.
Yeah, that was it. I'm recharged.
Yeah, exactly. They're best friends now.
Okay.
Then I say to Scold, someone should keep an eye on that vampire.
He's weak.
He is, but I don't trust him.
Yeah. Not a lot of trusting in these parts. I'll
That's
take
why
first watch if you want to take second.
Would you trust me with watching over your party while they sleep?
He will, he'll say in giant, "Would you test me?"
I smile.
He'd watch my party. Or, you might not meet that saber-tooth.
My smile widens.
Go just pick up his hammer and do a lap. He'll just go for a little walk.
Okay. Yeah, you'd notice that it's a mostly peaceful night. Occasionally you'll see creatures in the water, but they avoid the shore, especially something sizable as yourself. No sign of the troll. Took away its food and rushed off. The night would be a pretty quiet one. Peaceful, for the most part.
Who's third watch?
Saphira will get up for third watch.
Okay.
She'll just get up at some point, and then as soon as she's up, she gets up and checks out who's asleep. She sees that Scold is asleep, and the rest of the party is asleep, and she's like instantly up, like what the fuck, and goes outside. Is Scobolt out there?
Scobolt is out there. Scobolt is out there, just staring, looking around.
You can rest now. I will take watch.
I will rest when I find the saber-tooth alpha.
Rolls her eyes. Go to sleep. You're not going to find it right now.
Scobolt.
She shoos him away with her hands, and then gives a little scritch to Baby Blossom on her shoulder.
You see a griffin, baby griffin, still like a small puppy, on her shoulder.
I walk off and stare into the lake or the river, whatever it is.
Okay. The
Bear
waters are
shakes her head
quiet.
and mutters something under her breath.
Okay.
I sniff the air, but can't smell anything.
Yeah. You seem to be alone here tonight. It's a quiet night. The creature just stays in its own corner throughout the entirety of the night until the morning. Fabia.
Yup.
When you wake the next morning, and your eyes open, you find that during the night, you've just been chewing on the dead rats taking
What?
2 or 3 of them.
No. No.
Oh no.
Wait, do I just wake up surrounded by chewed up rats?
About 3 of them. You've kind of throughout the night. You've just been kind of like a child with a dummy.
surrounded.
You've just been putting them.
Oh my god.
Just
Stripping the
for
flesh off.
context, Sco, Fabi has a rabbit. She's strictly vegetarian.
Right.
She may or may not have been bitten by something out here in the wilds.
Fabio would kind of sleepily like realize this and then jump to attention and scooch away and kind of be breathing heavy and looking around like, what the fuck?
Does anyone see this?
Would we have heard it or?
You wouldn't have heard it because it would just be like just gentle chewing in the night. Fabi, would you sleep in the darkness or in the open?
I normally sleep near everybody. I don't like hide.
Okay.
So if people were awake, they would see me like fucking hop up at least.
Yeah. You
and
might not have
blood
been
all
looking.
over my face.
You maybe see Fabia leap up with some blood on her face. You probably wouldn't have seen her chewing on the rats because it would probably been during the night, nonchalant, unless you were kind of watching her.
Basil,
Guys.
Mia?
you hit your mouth in your sleep? What's going on?
Did you bite your tongue?
That would be a preferable thing than what I'm assuming. She like gestures to all of the rats on the ground.
What?
Wait, you don't mean? But you're a vegetarian.
Ew!
Wait,
Yeah, what
did
the
you
fuck?
just in your sleep?
Fabia?
Were you like? I need to throw up. She'll like leave the barn.
Oh god.
Was she scratched or bitten or?
I
Remember
mean,
when we thought we were?
I remember. How do we check? Does Timmy know how to?
Timmy,
check for that?
Timmy,
I mean, I don't know how to check.
can you like take her temperature and put your hand on her forehead?
Timmy's like
Is
doesn't
there-
waking up. He's like, the fuck?
Is there methods to sort of check for it? Or is it just
You don't know.
it happens? Oh god.
fuck.
Never really-
You have detect good and evil.
Can you?
Oh, Sam,
Would
I
it
think your
be
cam's
evil,
been
though?
stopped.
Nice. Good pose though.
It is a good
It
pose.
is,
It's a powerful
Honestly, if
pose.
it's a deceptive pose, we didn't even know that it
You
was
look-
stopped
yeah.
because you look like that
You
all
looked
the
really
time.
reflective.
you just straight went back to it like a second later.
Yeah.
Should I just do a precautionary curse removal on her, I guess?
Can you do that?
Probably,
Just in case. I mean,
He did
if there
that
is a
once
curse, it
before,
might
right?
cleanse it, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't suspect her at all.
Hard to tell 'cause she's already really for
Yeah.
So, while I'm outside, feeling sick, she's gonna like snap at the air and be like, "Hey, motherfucker, did you do this, or was this my fault?" Talking to her picture.
Have you checked your surroundings before doing this?
No.
Okay, Scald's cooling down at the river, and he just sees you fucking going crazy and yelling at the sky.
At the air.
Throwing up a little bit.
Sat on the roof of the barn, you'd see the fox. And he smiles down at you. He crosses over his legs and looks down and goes, "Wasn't me."
Okay. I mean, that's good. That's good. Timmy can take. That's fine. Okay. Because I was gonna say, if this is how you and I were gonna work together, then that wouldn't have really worked for me.
Oh, no, that's on you.
Huh?
That's on you. You had that.
I know. Look.
You had something wrong with you when I met you.
What?
Fair.
Look,
I've heard that before.
hey, if you want to eat tiny rats in the night that have no blood in them, I'm okay with that.
I don't really want to. I don't want to. That's not my jam, really.
I have a question.
Yep.
Am I watching her have a conversation with herself? If
If
I look at the roof, is there anyone there?
no, you wouldn't see him.
I'm literally, she's just having
Yeah.
a one-sided conversation with
Yeah.
herself.
He's just going crazy.
Skull just look again and just go, fuck's sake. And then just keep going to washing his face.
best part is Scold's the only one of us that would just be like, everyone is just weird. This makes sense, right?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
That's literally what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Scobolt's thinking the exact same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you're outside and you're seeing the same thing, Scobolt.
Oh my
She'll-
god.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry I yelled at you. I just needed to make sure.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. I just panicked.
Pull yourself
I'm-
together.
I'm good.
Yeah, you got
I'm
this.
Wow,
few
I didn't
rats.
expect you to be so supportive. Yeah, it's just
Of
a few
course.
rats.
Yeah.
Not that I plan on eating more rats. You like the rat thing. You like that I'm eating rats. You're into that.
It's quirky.
It's great.
Do we
Why,
hear
'cause
her
I'm a rabbit?
talking within the barn?
You can hear a voice outside, yeah.
Guys,
God
this
damn
could be
it.
worse than we thought. There might be
I'll
something
get up. I'll
worse.
go find her.
All right, okay.
Probably a good idea.
She'll like wave her hand and be like, "All right, you go about your business. Go steal shit from old ladies or whatever you do."
I don't do that.
From old lady.
You should
Why
do
not?
that, though.
I should do that. If I see an old lady, I'll steal something. I'll,
it.
I'll...
All right, I'll hold you to your word on that one. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, okay. Okay, tight. Bye.
Oops.
Yeah, Fabio would go to find Timmy. So if
I'm
Timmy's
going
coming to
to find
find her,
Fabio.
then
Yeah.
then
And then we pass each other without seeing each other, and we're just in this little no. I guess.
be like, "Hi, I think I'm turning into a wear something. Could you like help me out?"
Yeah, I heard. I don't know why I didn't do this before. I should have figured after the other two, But we could see if it works. Do you feel anything right now, like different?
Do I feel anything different right now?
Hunger?
You remember the taste, and it tasted pretty good.
Ew.
Oh, nice.
Oh
Don't feel
god.
much different. Maybe a little stronger.
I don't know.
got
The
bugs
idea of eating the rats made me feel really sick, but they definitely tasted good, which is not copacetic with my vibes. So
Then we should probably fix this.
Yeah.
I extend my hand out and just attempt to remove curse.
Okay. It works. You cast the spell, you feel... Oh, you remember the flavor now, and it was awful.
it worked. Oh god. Oh my god.
Why
I'm
did
gonna
you
give you a minute, I guess.
You were one
That's
sleep
a
away.
call from within the barn? Just like conjure something from the jar that you really like the taste of, and like wash your mouth out with that.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Wait.
Unless we need to use that for blood today.
Yeah, we shouldn't use it right in the morning. Also,
Okay,
Never
fine.
mind. I'm sorry, Fabio.
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna drink water. she's gonna go and like plop. She's gonna plop next to Skull and just like dunk her head in the water.
Oh.
Gold's not gonna look towards Scobolt, but he's directing conversation at him. He says in Giant, because he feels like he needs to justify. He's like, "They're quite capable warriors, honestly." It's like,
Scobolt says, "Okay, just say it." Yeah, it looks like you have a crazy rabbit and a magic man. Excellent.
and a musician. And a fire lady with anger issues.
It's fair.
It certainly seems like the party that I need to tag along with to find that alpha sabertooth.
You'd be surprised. I guess you're done.
She'll surface. Oh, that's better. Scold, I ate a rat. I ate rats last night. Scold, I ate rats last night. And she'll put her head back on.
Gold will look down, realizing that the way he was trying to use is just tainted, and he'll just pick up his hammer and leave.
Oh.
So Severe wakes up later than everyone else, and she just gets over to Fabi, and she's like, "What happened to you?"
Nothing, I'm really good. I had a great night.
Okay. And she gets her clap on the back.
Oh.
Crouches down to give her a clap on the back, and then, "Are we ready to go?"
I'm gonna talk to Saphira real quick, sort of pull her away, mainly from the barn.
Severe comes with Timmy.
I'm torn a little bit. I don't know what to do about this vampire fellow. I don't want to kill him, but I also don't think we can just let him go with the way he is. I know he doesn't want to hurt anybody. He would want to just drink animal blood, but if the thirst comes, and let's say there's a child nearby, what's he gonna do?
He will do it.
But I don't want to kill him either. I mean, even if you do it, it's still on my conscience. I don't know what to do.
Sophia looks at her axe briefly, and she thinks about it. And she's like, "Well, perhaps you will save another life by taking that one, and probably do my friend a favor."
You can't. Sorry, above board. You can't use your merv curse.
I don't know. I don't know about vampirism.
Because he said he wasn't a vampire. He wasn't born a vampire.
I don't know if you can because he's enthralled.
Yeah.
He's essentially undead, right?
Yeah.
He's not actually like a vampire. He's
maybe if Timmy cured curse, he'd just die. I will take care of it later. You're right, though. He will hurt someone eventually. You'd be doing him a kindness.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Gives him a nod, and at some point on their journey, Saphira will pull Fia to the side and say, when we get to our destination, I will take him out.
I wasn't gonna let him go. Never leave loose ends. That's
why I like
trip for him.
She claps Fia on the back. I'm glad we're in agreement. Let's go.
Fia just kind of shakes her head like, that was really obvious. It sort of was like...
Goes secretly rolling to overhear the conversation.
And then she taps her axe on the back. She's like, but let me do it. I have some favors.
Do you think, Zalfel's gonna count him as worthwhile?
There's only one way to find out, but even if he doesn't, it will still be fun.
Oh god. This poor guy. Eternal damnation is...
Spirit doesn't give a fuck.
Do you actually...
I don't mind sending some souls to eternal damnation to my boy Zalfel.
You, what exactly were the terms of that? Like, do you know? Like, is it just any soul? What if you kill 100 things and then he's like, 0 were worthwhile? And keep going. What if
it doesn't really matter to me? I would be killing them regardless.
To the 100.
100, another 100. What does it matter, really?
Then the terms of the deal aren't really fulfilled, right?
I suppose I will know if they're worthwhile. He's probably not, but it is worth a check. Lord, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm trying to play D&D here. I don't know if you can hear him. He's like, wow. He won't shut. Wow. He has so much to say. I would like to check anyway. I would like to gauge what exactly is worthwhile. But Timothy spoke to me earlier, and he's concerned that perhaps he would not stick to his end of the deal. Works for me, since I would probably enjoy killing him.
There wasn't... I mean... I don't think did anybody actually trust that dude's just gonna go live a life chowing down on, like, ferrets and badgers?
I don't know, but Timmy seems to be
He's not walking out of Palebrick. That was never a possibility, ever.
No. I'm glad that we are in agreement.
Where is the ghoul?
Have you set out yet for the day?
I think we're outside getting ready while you guys are inside talking.
Yeah.
Just outside as well. Kind of squinting from the sun, holding a arm up, waiting.
When can we go?
Now, get walking.
Okay.
You see him kind of move forward. He uses his arms to kind of push him a little bit forward, but he kind of skulks towards the deadlands. You see the gloomy clouds in the distance, where it looks like the sun hasn't hit it yet, despite being dawn has already come and gone.
This way.
He turns to the group.
But if we are to go into the deadlands, you must follow my lead. Don't go wandering alone. There's evil there. There are creatures there. Things which you've never seen before. We follow my trail. Beneath the cracks. Between the hills. Low down. Where only corpses lie. That's our marshes. The marshes.
I know. It's fucking Shelob's lair. God damn it.
Just keep it down. This way.
He turns and skulks into the wilderness. Keeping in sight.
Scott will yell just in case this conversation's happening. We're leaving! And then he'll start following.
Okay.
Yeah, if you would have wandered outside. Read that.
Is everyone
Cool.
going with
Let's
them?
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Follow.
I have nowhere else better to go, so I just follow the group. I've
Okay.
already explored this area, so onwards to the next one.
I'm going to make a couple of rolls, and then also, can I get a stealth check from everyone, please?
Oh!
Are we trying to be stealthy? I guess
He recommended it.
He did say keep quiet, yeah.
I'm a stealth god?
Hey, do we have Pass Without a Trace on?
No.
I get. Oh, there goes Bree.
Nope. Bye, Bree.
The only person who could have cast it.
Lord, be quiet, man.
You head out into the pathway that he's leading you through. First of all, it's pine trees, and you're off-road, heading through towards the Deadlands. It's a couple of hours before you arrive at the actual entrance to the Deadlands. You can tell it's almost as if the ground for like the last half mile as you get closer, the grass is withered and dead. If you watch closely as you pass through where the actual grass was grown and full, in the seconds you're there, you just see the occasional grass die and wither, as if the Deadlands is slowly ever growing. You pass into the land. The moment you do, you immediately would feel like you're heading into a slight fog that always drifts kind of just above your headline. He keeps low to the ground, the stranger, taking you through the lower paths, passing you through the less traveled portions of the Deadlands. The clouds overhead block out the sun. This land is always dark. Carrying on for a little while, keeping as quiet as you can. You pass through crags, small hills, keeping between them. You find on the hillside you would see the occasional drifting, shambling undead. Looking towards you and looking away. Mindless and wandering. He just tells you.
They don't attack unless they're in a group. And they don't follow a group unless they're attacking. Most of the time you're safe from them. Don't get caught near a large group of them, though. When they start to come alive, they're dangerous.
He kind of passes down, going under like a branch that's falling of a fallen tree. The vegetation here is withered, dying, ashen. You travel for a little while longer before you come to a crossing where you have to pass over a road. He leans over a hill, You kind of got dips and kind of ditches on both sides of the road as it carries on going through the deadlands. He pops his head up, looks around, lowers for a moment, and then climbs and leaps to the other side of the road and leans up and watches you guys. It's only about 10 feet wide, the road. On the road, on the pathway you're taking, there is a skeleton wearing kind of old, torn up clothing that rats have probably gotten to. Kind of scout-like gear. And next to them is a bag.
What does the bag look like?
It's identical to your bag of holding.
Oh shit.
While we're traveling through the Deadlands, every once in a while, Fia's just gonna sort of look around and keep an eye out for, because she's been reading her hag book.
Mm-hmm.
She's just gonna sort of like do a scan for what she thinks would be like a sort of hag's kind of, minion-y kind of thing looking out and about.
Okay.
So
you're looking for
like a sign that anything is kind of keeping an eye on them, I guess.
Roll a perception check.
All right. Not so good at those, but oof, only an 11.
The general mist kind of is more waist height when you're on the road.
Okay.
You can't see anything through it. It's hard to see.
All right. I'll look at Fabia. Oh, I won't look at Fabia.
Hi, Fabia.
Look at Fabia anyway.
Do you know what's the
I'm
poetic
guessing
thing about
she-
that? With her dropping from the call, half of Sam has disappeared on his camera. His other half.
It's on Dodgers.
Oh, dude, that's poetic. Yeah,
It's
That's
poetic.
so beautiful. Hello?
Hi.
So, I don't know, that was sad. I said I would look at Fabia, and then you disappeared. You held your breath. Fia would be like, you want to know what's inside that bag, don't you? I kinda wanna-
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to know too.
Okay,
This could be a
great.
trap, though, right?
I'll take the bullet. Nah, it's fine. She'll like grab the bag.
Yoink.
I will like look to see if I can tell if anything's weird about it before I open it up.
Seems like an all-one investigation check.
Beep. A 19.
No, has a bit of blood from where like it's dried up on the side, from where the guy was holding it. But seems this adventurer has died. You'd see on the adventurer's body an old withered sword that's sticking out of the chest.
Okay.
Kind of a rusted blade. It looks like he died and
She'll
lost it a while ago.
open the bag and
Bags
hope
of-
there isn't a person in there.
Bags of holding don't have any sight of any of the gear in there.
Right.
Just looks like darkness.
She'll reach a hand in.
Yeah, you're just feeling around. There's... You don't feel anything. You'd have to... You'd know from your bag of holding, you'd have to recall something to get it from the bag.
See if there's cake in there.
If you know what's in there, you can pull it out of it.
All right. Well, a ration. And I'll go to pull out a ration.
Nothing happens.
Nope. All right. Ideas, guys?
Gold.
Gold.
Nothing happens.
Super cool magic cloak.
Are there any plants around?
No.
It's all dead.
I think everything is decayed here.
We're gonna try to speak with plants.
I was gonna ask you too.
Nice, that would have been awesome. Do we see anything else on his body? Just like the rusted sword and scraps of clothes?
Just scraps of clothes and the rest of the blade.
I'm looking at bag of holding.
Scobolt looks confused as to why we're wasting time with an empty bag.
The bag is turned inside out. Its contents spill forth unharmed.
Oh boy.
I turn the bag inside out.
Oh boy.
And now the saber-tooth jumps out.
Nothing drops
Oh
to
my
the ground.
God. Nothing.
Nothing.
Do we
Just
just
a
get
free bag?
free bag of holding?
Fabia, why would someone stab him with a sword and then leave the bag of useful values?
I mean, they probably knew what was in here and took
I
it.
took it. So it's empty now.
Exactly. It's just a bag.
They could have, I don't know, left something else in there.
No markings on the sword or like no insignia on this uniform or anything that we can see?
No, seems to be general kind of leathered gear.
Is the bag dirty? Like,
Other than the slight blood stain on the back, no.
I want to ask Fia to clean it, and then can I use this? Can I ask everybody?
Yeah.
I want
take
to
it.
put the
She'll just
obsidian chest in
toss
it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
I clean the blood off and then I make it smell like lavender too. But it only lasts for 10 minutes.
That's fine. All right. You'd see the stranger goes,
What are you doing so far in the open? Come on.
I guess we'll go.
dips back into the ditch, carries on going. Whoa, who's up on the road right now?
I mean, after he yelled at us, I would have been like, oh
Okay.
shit, okay, and dropped down.
All right. You're gonna drop down. You can drop down. Carry on
Felt
going.
resentfully guilty.
Okay. You carrying on going, all of you?
Yeah.
All right.
While I'm walking, I'm just going to precautionary detect evil and good on this bag. Just in case I could. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is I know if a place or object within 30 feet of me has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Ooh.
Dude, I saw the smallest smirk on his face when you said
Yeah.
that.
You're doing detect evil
Every
and good?
time someone has an idea, you just look
Yeah.
at Joe's face.
I don't think you do it specifically on a bag, right? It's just like a radius.
Yeah, it's a radius.
I could do it on an object.
Oh, okay, cool.
Any object within 30 feet of me, I can focus it on.
Yeah, it's a radius though around you though. It will happen to everything in the
Yeah.
areas. Yeah.
Yeah, so anything within 30 feet of me also is just being detected as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You might detect something else.
There is a kind of a pestilence coming from the bag.
Oh shit.
You don't know what.
Yeah.
Then during this 10 minutes, I want to take the chest out and see if it's still in the bag. Because I feel like this obsidian chest is also pretty bad.
You take the chest out. Seems to be fine.
Okay. I put it back in and I just... I figured.
Do you have regular detect magic? I guess that would just
Yeah.
show that it is magic, right?
Well, it'd already be magic because it's a bag of
Yeah,
holding.
that's. I mean, it would
So
just
that
show
will-
you that it was.
Yeah.
actually
Yeah, it would just show the
magic, not-
enchantments.
Yeah.
Okay. You carry on making your way down through the ditches, clambering around. Fia, with your passive perception, there's a moment where you'd see that familiar, the thing that Saphira had seen. That crow with the human head watches from a branch. As you pass by at one point. You try and show anyone it, it's gone by the time you look again.
I don't know that she would have pointed it out just yet, but I think if she saw it looking at her, she would have nodded a little bit.
Okay. It just watches you.
Okay.
You hear the stranger.
I'm almost there.
It's been half a day.
Maybe a little longer. It's hard to tell. Shh. You hear the shambling of something coming towards you. Up on the hills beside you. You see through the kind of like old brambles which have kind of rotted away. You'd see a body collapse through there. Its eyes, its jaw missing. It's wearing the pirate outfit of Desra's crew. It's undead. Clambers to its feet and starts feeling around, trying to climb its way out there. Not much of sense of direction or kind of movement over its limbs.
So it kind of fell into like a trench full of brambles.
Well, you guys are in the trench. You've got hills beside you. You're basically keeping as low as possible in the deadlands, passing through.
Right. So it's fallen down in front of us?
It's fallen down in front of you. The stranger simply passes by.
Come on. Almost there.
So, try to pass by it?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get by it. It's trying to climb up the side. You can do what you like.
As I walk by it, I smash it with my greatsword.
Fuck, I was going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel your greatsword just break against its back. Roll an attack roll, please, by just clicking on the word greatsword. That hits. Go ahead and click greatsword in the chat. Yeah, good, nice. There you go. That's actually your lowest roll you could do, but it's enough to kill it. You bring your sword against it, slicing into it. You can see its body is mostly broken and decayed. It collapses to the ground, lies there in half. A moment later, you hear as the kind of top half of it is still alive, and just reaching its hands around, not knowing what just attacked it.
Gross.
Has no idea.
I step forward and stamp on its skull with my foot.
But there'll be a free action. You just feel it crush below your foot. The skull kind of...
Basil's gonna jump at the noise. Okay, we have another violent person in our party.
Go to walk past and sound his breath. Can't kill him with normal weapons. Silver or magical enchanted.
I nod.
Just keeps walking.
It's a little
Keep
while
walking.
longer. When... For you... Let me just get a check. The magic casters of the group, Basil, Fabia, Timothy, and Fia, you would feel your connection to magic feels uneasy here. Something's different. Something's kind of drawing it and pulling it away. As if someone was kind of like slowly moving their hand against your stomach and pushing it in and out very gently. But happening to all of the kind of arcana in your body. Feels a little bit uncomfortable. Slightly like seasickness. There's something weird in the air here. It's gloomier than it was before. Darker. And you start making your way out of the little ditch kind of clearing you're in. Trees have kind of collapsed here. And just in the distance, you can see and kind of a clearing about 100 feet away from you. A collapsed tower. And shadows in the darkness. The stranger turns.
Herbrick.
The only form of light you can see here in the distance is a weaving tear in the sky. Scobolt. This looks similar to the one that you came through. It's weaving over by the collapsed tower, 100 or so feet away from you. Stranger turns.
I've honored our deal. Now I go.
Before he does,
I glance towards Zafira and then look away.
Zafira will just attack him straight up.
Roll to attack.
Wait, you're rolling to attack the vampire?
Yeah.
it pulls away from you.
Yeah, Scobolt tries to block Saphira's attack because he's curious as to where the vampires led us. Obviously, seeing what he's seen before at the back of the cave that he went through.
Okay.
What are you doing, friend?
You block with your blade out.
The vampire scales back. You betrayed our deal.
Can I grapple him? Can I
He's pulled away from you now. He's going to start running the moment you come towards him.
As all of that happens, Fia will cast Mind Whip on the vampire.
Cast your Mind Whip, and then we're going to roll initiative as you guys have just engaged in the fight.
Come on, click. He has to make an intelligence save. Sorry, I had to look up which one it was.
A 9.
Okay. My DC is 16, so...
He fails.
What do I do? Just slash roll and then whatever I want to roll?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So slash roll 1d whatever.
Well, shit.
So he takes 8 points of damage, psychic damage, and as this kind of you whip your hand, he feels this kind of cascading in his brain. And what's the effect for Mind Whip again?
He can't take a reaction till the end of his next turn, and then on his turn he has to choose whether he does a move, an action, or a bonus action.
Okay. Well, remember that as he turns to move and run from you guys, you'd see the area you're in where the collapsed tower is just ahead of you. You're going to be on the southwest of the map when I move you there. You see something moving in the darkness ahead.
Oh.
I'm going to bring you guys to the map.
So is the group trying to take out the vampire right now still? Is that a spell that was cast on now to damage him?
Yeah, that was a spell.
It's
However-
psychic damage.
So you stopped Saphira and then
Sure.
Fia attacked him with magic.
We're going to go ahead and go to the battle map. So initiative is basically where you go in turn order. Let me go ahead and put some battle music on. You can see various lumbering undead. You guys are going to be on the bottom left of the map. Let me go ahead and do this one.
All right, so if you go to the character tab, instead of clicking on your character sheet, just drag your character's name and onto the name and avatar onto the screen. It should create a little token.
Oh, the initiative isn't up yet.
No,
You did
yeah,
that
sorry. Oh, no,
Oh,
it
it's
saved it.
up.
Nice.
On it.
Are we there or not?
Yeah,
no,
there you are.
Wait, okay.
So you should be able to
yeah,
put
yeah.
yourself on the bottom left.
Yep.
Yeah, drag it to the bottom left with us.
One sec. My map's kind of being blocked by everyone's portraits right now.
Oh,
Oh,
you can turn it off in... if you
yeah.
go to the cogwheel at the top right, and then you can scroll down, and where it says player video avatar size, you can put names only.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you go to the cog in the top right,
Yeah, I
game
see it, I see
settings,
it.
name
Yeah.
only.
Oh, that's so much better.
I'm on a
Okay.
tiny screen, man. I did that right
Cool.
away.
And then while you've got your token clicked, you're going to want to open your character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And in the top middle, next to your armor class, there should be a button that says initiative.
Yep.
And you're just going to click it.
There we
Cool.
go.
And then that puts you in the turn order.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So while the group's trying to damage the vampire, then I'm just gonna yell, "Wait, the light! I've seen it before."
Okay. You can see it's up. It's this purple kind of haze over to the far right of the map. That's the kind of great big, just swirling orb almost of just torn light. By the way, so when we're in initiative, wherever you start right now, on your order, you'll be able to move where you want to go. Talking is a free action though. Let me go ahead and roll for the dead.
Does the orb thing look like do we see through it? Does it just look like a glowing light?
You can't tell. It's like absorbing light,
Okay.
like a black hole.
Got it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So, let me put it into descending order.
Where's the vampire right now on this in this scenario?
This guy
Right here.
here, the skinny-looking guy.
You rolled a
Right.
4.
Just the head.
Ooh.
So did I. Shut up.
So did so did Stephen.
Fabian.
A couple of tools go. You've got in the top left, you've got your mouse. You've also got a ruler, so you can measure how far you can move. And if you hold left click, it'll create a ping.
Yep.
So these are all thralls. correct?
Yep.
Okay.
These are all undead. You would see in the
Oh.
scene, to set you in the scene where you are right now. You've kind of rushed on, and the tower is just ahead of you, over to the top right of the map. That's the collapsed tower. Around the area, as you're kind of just getting to your terms, you've kicked into high adrenaline. You would see all these undead are just kind of lumbering around the area, eating the remains of bodies that have their heads removed. All of these bodies,
They all have their heads removed?
and all of them are part of your pirate crew. Desir's pirate crew.
Oh shit!
These are the remains of them. The zombies are
the
separate.
The zombies are not part of the crew.
Not part of the crew.
They've just stumbled upon
they've come across the body.
They're eating everyone.
They're eating
though.
the crew. Got it. Cool.
So, Fabia, your turn. You're on deck, Basil.
Okie dokie. Then I guess I'll just start shooting. I'll shoot this guy.
Wait, have they seen us yet?
I don't know.
I mean, you
Have they
guys have
not?
just come in making a lot of noise. So,
I guess we only attacked.
because you would hear
our dude, though.
Well, yeah, but you just had a great axe hit a great sword. That's going to make a loud clink.
Sure.
That just kind of echoes across. Bear in mind, the Deadlands is mostly silent beyond the kind of moans and quiet kind of howls of wolves that you hear.
The occasional raven.
Yeah, it is.
With a people face.
He said to keep it down. You're gonna hit which dude?
I'm curious now then. 'Cause you created a situation where this guy can't do very much, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have
he
reactions,
can-
and he has to choose between an action, reaction, or action or bonus action, right, on his next turn.
Action, bonus action, or move.
Or move.
Yeah, you can only do one.
Can I? I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on him.
Okay, is that a wisdom save?
It is a Wisdom save, yeah.
3.
Wonderful. She's gonna say, I don't know, dude, this situation kind of sucks. And then she's gonna look at the rest of the group like, right?
Timmy laughs.
God's confused.
You're too angry. Yeah.
He is
Same here.
incapacitated and unable to stand.
He falls to the floor, laughs,
So now we don't have to worry about him doing anything, I
drops
guess.
to the ground, laughing.
Nice.
For a second there. And then I'm going to run over here and hide behind these rocks.
Okay,
That's my turn.
Basil, you're on deck, Skull.
Okay. Let's see here. Basil is going to move here. And he will do Voice of Thunder in a line to hit, I guess, the 3, I think is all he could hit in the line there.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dex save from the undead.
Okay. You just see as you come up, and are they rolling? There we go. Okay. The first one had a nat 20 that saves. The next two is a 4 and a 5 though. You see the first one just goes, kind of throws its body instinctively, taking only 15 points of the damage.
Back.
The other two collapse to the ground. And they are dead. You see as their voice just kind of rips them apart, their bodies collapse and just tear apart any of the flesh that was on them still.
Perfect.
Wait, did you
Basil
just
will
yell
turn
really
around.
loud and do a ton of damage?
Yeah, it's like it's Voice of Thunder, so it's like a boom, like right? Joe, how
Oh,
would you
wow.
describe it?
Yeah, it's essentially
Like a sonic boom?
It's lightning bolt, but from her voice, but it does thunder damage. It's basically just rippling, like an opera singer.
Oh, beautiful.
You'd see their bodies just literally just tear apart because of the
Fear's like
rippling waves.
standing next to Basil, like, remind me not to fuck with you.
He's gonna turn around, look at Scold, and do a wink and a thumbs up, and shoot him a little bardic inspiration note.
Aw.
Scold.
Skull told Scobolt that they're all good in a fight, so he's like, thank fuck. Let me see. Yeah, Skull's gonna approach the stranger on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that bickering over what to do with him. He's just gonna time up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use my action to just time up with some rope.
Okay. Yeah, you use your action to time up some rope. Let's go ahead and see how hard you made those ropes. Go ahead and do a...
Strength?
No. Yeah, I'd say you could do your strength just to see how kind of... I guess if you're doing like knots and you're not trying to do like a special tie, you could probably just do strength and make it a little bit like taut.
Okay. 24.
Okay.
Nice roll.
Yeah. You strengthen the ropes around his wrists and his ankles. He's lying there laughing still.
Skull will turn to Skull and Sphere and say, "We can deal with this one afterwards. We've got bigger problems now."
Okay. The undead. 5, 10. You see him kind of shambling towards you guys. This one is going to come straight up towards you, Skull. And attempt to just bring its arm against you, slam against you. That's in that 20.
Oh, wow.
Re-roll it.
Yeah.
I didn't click the damage because I knew you would say that. A natural 8 afterwards. You just see its arm kind of shimmer in the air as you cause it to reroll before it just kind of hits against your armor and does nothing, slowing it down.
Yeah, Skull was like surprised initially at the ferocity of the blow, so he had to use the rune.
Actually, these ones are going to dash. As they can't do anything else. So, you'd see as they go past you, though, Fabia, as you were hiding.
Okay.
Okay. Timothy.
Seeing them all this close, Timothy is going to raise his shield and channel divinity to turn all the undead within 30 feet of me.
Nice.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Is it an automatic hit, or do I have to make a save?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom going from top left. 16 on the top one. 3
Yes,
on the
that's
next
fine.
one.
No.
11.
No.
And 7. So
No,
I
so
think
anything
only
that failed, are they below rating 1?
Yes.
Then the ones that failed die instantly.
You just see as this light emanate. And these 3 collapse down dead.
Nice.
And with that, I'm going to walk in front of Basil to sort of shield him from this one.
Basil does puppy dog eyes. Touched by this.
Scobolt.
When I'm using, when would I use rage? Would I use it now or would I use it before I attack something? Like, how does that work?
You can.
You go. You go. You go ahead. You're the barbarian.
Yeah, go on.
No, I'm under pressure.
No?
You can use it now, but you probably won't need to use it now because this guy's gonna die very.
I'm
quickly.
not. Scobolt's not interested in these weaker opponents. He's going to run full speed ahead towards the portal.
Okay.
That sounds like a good choice.
So would I use rage on that or not?
You wouldn't
No,
need to use
not
rage.
the run. Only for attacking.
How far can I move?
So you have 30
You
feet
can
of
move
movement.
80 if you're sprinting. No, yes, 40.
Oh, it's 40 because you're a barbarian. So you can move 80 feet.
I'll just full sprint towards it, yeah?
Yes, so you can go 80 feet then if you just
Yeah.
full sprint.
Yep. So you can get pretty close.
So I'm right at the bottom of the stairs then pretty much, yeah?
Yep, that works. You just see Skull just sprinting by, going straight towards the portal.
Do I have to move myself or do you move me?
You can move yourself. You can move. You just drag your token.
You'll need to select the pointer again at the top
yeah.
left.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I do that every time.
Me too.
It's so irritating. That's why I always hide my ruler from others so no one can tell how many times I do it.
Joe can still see it.
I
Yeah.
know. It's...
The reason you moved 80 is because you can move 40 and use an action, but you can turn your action into more movement.
You
Yeah.
basically forego an attack
Take
to
the
move
dash
further.
action instead. Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Saphira.
Saphira's gonna look between all the undead that just died and give a firm nod to Timmy. And then as she sees Scobolt running, she's gonna yell, "Get back here!" And she's going to also take the dash action and run after him.
Okay.
Motherfucker interrupted her attack. She not happy. She wanna know what the fuck's up with that.
Okay.
Just to clarify, what is this? Is this a
This is all
rough
like
terrain? Is
rubble, and where a tower has like a tall tower that was like a big stone one has collapsed on its side.
So would we have to go up the stairs?
Do we have to go up the
You
stairs?
could climb this part.
It's all
this is
difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
difficult
that's
terrain.
what I'm okay. Okay, I'll just follow him and go stand next to him then.
Okay.
That's me.
All right.
Gotta watch them run and turn to the group like, oh, so we're cleaning up their mess?
On the stranger's turn, he's going to. So first of all, actually, no, he can't. He's incapacitated. So, is it a wisdom save at the start of his turn or the end of his turn, Fabia?
Let me double check.
Thea, you're on deck.
Let's see. At the end of each of its turn,
Nice.
and
Alright.
each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw.
It fails. It's just laughing on the ground still.
Great.
Thea.
Okay, question. Would Fia know anything about I don't know how to phrase this. Any sort of connection between like a vampire and someone who they like turned
Brawl.
in this fashion?
With your knowledge of them, go ahead and roll with advantage. Rather a nature check or streetwise check, depending on what kind of information you're trying to get. You can get actual biological information with nature. With streetwise, you'll get kind of word of mouth of what you've
Yeah,
heard.
so really what I'm looking for is like, if we're here, right, with this dude, can Cassell sense that like he's here, right? Like is there like some sort of connection where they can like sense each other? Do you know what I mean?
So nature
So
or
which one-
streetwise, whatever.
Alright.
It's going to give you different information in terms of like, you can rather
Sure.
learn literally biological what they can do or what word of mouth is.
All right.
streetwise.
25. Streetwise.
You would have heard that vampires are capable of making thralls. They're capable of making ghouls, which can be both one and the same. And they're capable of making fully fledged vampires and also dampirs. There's a series of ways you can spread through the vampirism race. Not even curse. They don't consider it a curse. A ghoul doesn't necessarily mean a thrall,
Okay.
but if it was a thrall, it could probably search through it and see through it.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I guess I will. I assume he looks kind of hurt.
No, not really. He's
No,
laughing
not
on the
really.
ground.
He's laughing on the ground. He doesn't look like he took much damage.
No, you guys only hit him for 8 points of damage. Yeah, you've hit him for 8 points of damage in mine, but that's it.
Yeah, I know. I just
Yeah.
don't know where
No,
his
he's fine.
health pool to
And,
know.
and that was physical,
Um,
psychic damage anyway, so you wouldn't be able to really see any
Yeah.
physical change.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna firebolt him.
Him on the ground?
Ah, shit. Well, I'll have disadvantage when I...
Yeah. Just do what you want to do. Feel good. Just need to know the target.
Yeah... Shit. Fuck it, I'll magic missile him instead. Just at,
Okay.
baby level. Baby level. Let me click it. Sorry. Click.
Okay, he makes 3 wisdom saves. The second one was an 18. He breaks the hideous laughter. But he does take the 13 points of damage.
Okay. And I think I'm going to tell everyone, like, it's possible that something else can sense that he's here right now. We should probably go like that. And she's going to stay right there.
As you're talking, something
Oh god.
stirs from the portal. The first thing you see, Scobolt
Fucking cat.
and Saphira, as you're rushing up, trying to stop him to get to portal, you see hurling out of it half the body of a large, bulbous, very strong, powerful-looking saber-tooth. Lands flat.
Oh.
Blood pours out of it. Its tongue lolls out of its mouth, only a few feet away from you guys. And then you see tendrils, and you see red, and you see flesh with eyes all across it. You see mouths moving.
Nope.
You see something crawls its way out of the portal. It's huge.
Joe, do we get the back end or the front end of the saber tooth?
You're at the front.
Because the tongue came out of it.
Yeah.
As you see, this huge,
God.
looking tumor-like mass of tendrils
great.
climb out.
We all throw up.
Beautiful.
Looks like the one we're born. from
And now-
Godforged.
We roll for the real battle.
Oh, come on.
Let's go ahead and do this one.
And you're a tiger.
This creature.
Do I roll
seems to
initiative again?
No,
No,
it'll
you're
be the
good.
same initiative. I just got to put this guy into the initiative order. It looks like the blood of the tiger, the scent of it, is dripping from whatever mouths this creature has. I'll read it on that initiative.
It's slow, huh?
Jesus
Distracted
Christ.
coming through.
You know what? Let's not knock low initiative today. Thanks, guys.
Fabia, it is your turn.
Okay, sorry. The cat just pushed my door open. 1 second.
The Sabertooth Alpha.
The same you after is. Oh, okay. Sorry. Got it.
Yeah, Scobolt's been looking for that for a long time. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I shoot. Can I shoot it? Can I reach it? Wait.
You should be able to reach it.
Yeah.
Have you got
I shoot.
disadvantage? What range you got?
What's your ranges?
For my bow,
Yes.
80 is the hopeful
have-
range.
So you have to inch
I'll
forward.
just
You would have disadvantage. You can move and shoot.
Jump on the rock.
but if I just don't move and use steady aim, then it
You cancel
cancels
out.
out the disadvantage. So, okay, great. So I'll just attack. Beep. Nice.
22 hits.
Beep. No. Oh, yes, I do get sneak because no, but the advantage was canceled out.
Yeah, the advantage is counted, so no sneak. So it takes
Never
10
mind, no
points
sneak.
of damage. Let me just double check. Okay. Yeah, 10 points.
Wait, wasn't she in stealth? She's technically hiding? Is that not-
She
not
was
matter?
in stealth, but she popped up, and
I'm shooting at a range that is uncomfortable
Yeah.
for me, so
she's technically would have had
Right.
disadvantage.
the advantage of hide was used to negate that.
She negated that, so she had a normal shot. You do 10 points of damage, though, as an arrow just sticks into it, and you just see it go, gets absorbed into the flesh, but some blood just
Ugh.
oozes out, dropping onto the ground.
Fabio will go, okay, and then hide again. And that's my turn.
Okay. Basil.
All right. 10, 15. Basil will come up to our friend, little stranger guy here, and try to stab him with his rapier.
You have advantage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Stick him with the pointy end. Oh.
25 hits. Go for it.
As he does this, he's going to say, I'm sorry, I just can't trust that you're not going to hurt other people.
7 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, you just stab straight down into it. You pull out. You see this kind of deep ichor on the end of your blade, as opposed to blood.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to move right. Could I move out of range, or could he have attack of op if I do
He's
that?
technically, he would have attack opportunity. He's restrained, so he has disadvantage, and I'd give you an increased AC because he's tied up restrained, which is a little bit different.
Wait, just to understand this, he's tied up right now, and Basil's gonna go past him, stick him with the pointy end and leave. It's like Jon Snow.
Yeah. Well, I thought I was gonna do more damage, to be fair.
Yeah, right.
It would have been more epic if you killed him, but it was just like a.
I mean, he's just
I
trying to get him down because Fia said we need to get him down.
Skull's like, why did I tie this guy up? Everyone's just fucking killing him anyway.
Everyone stabs him once as they go past.
All right, he's gonna take an attack of
So
opportunity.
funny, I love that.
That's fine.
He takes a bite at you.
Oh god.
8 to hit. Just goes past your
no.
ankles and misses you.
Traitors.
Just lies there moaning on the ground. Anything else?
That's it. I'm turning there.
Gold.
Does that break him out of laughter?
No, he's already lost the laughter
think-
from the
yeah,
magic
I
missile.
did.
Okay. Skull's gonna with large claw like grab the back of his head and lift him up so he's facing the creature and go and just kind of look into him and go, what is that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is he telling the truth?
All a perception insight.
The old perception insight.
Sniff him.
Perception insight.
The sniff it out. Sniff out the truth.
You can. That's genuinely what he has in his belt now.
Yeah, I know. That's cool.
21.
It's difficult. The DC was 20. Hard to smell around this area and hard to smell the kind of pheromones and the lies in his kind of aura. But he looks genuine. When you hold him up and he looks at that creature, he's not seen that creature before. At least not that he remembers.
Okay.
Different than the other thing that he saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skull will let go of his head so he falls back down and step over. And then, what we got? Finish my movement. Head
Okay.
towards the creature. Just leave him on the ground tied up.
Zombie's going to come straight towards you then, Timmy. I'm going to take a slam. 11 to hit. Just pings off your shield.
No.
It's your turn.
I feel like this thing isn't that dangerous. I don't want to use a spell on it. I'm just gonna swing at it. Why not?
Go for it.
Oh!
You swing, and it just steps one side, hitting against the ground. Anything else?
No, Hammerman.
No, actually, yeah. I really want to move. I need to get closer to this big thing. I'm gonna look towards Fia and say, "Do you have this thing? I need to go help."
Yep.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Attack opportunity. It's a 20 to hit, not a
Yeah,
natural.
I'll let it.
You take
Give it.
2 points of bludgeoning and 5 points of necrotic damage as you hit against your back, and you just feel it just almost like its arm just burns into the back of your skin, rotting a little bit away. Okay. Scobolt, you've just watched this creature spit out the saber-tooth and now stands in front of the portal.
I turn my head, watching the half the saber tooth, falling down the stairs past me. And I, while I've been hunting this creature for quite a while now, it's evaded me in the past. I've developed a respect for this creature, and I wanted to kill it personally for my trophies that I hold around my neck. So while I'll go back, I'm angry that this creature has taken my trophy from me, and has taken the kill. And so I turn back, look at the creature, and I let out my bestial roar, since I'm a bestial barbarian.
Yep.
And I activate my my tail power. So
Okay.
a large spiny tail comes out.
Yeah.
Right, you're gonna
first.
yeah, rage.
No, this is
first.
part of his
Yeah,
rage.
sure.
This,
Okay,
this
cool.
is part of his rage. When you see
Oh,
him
it is?
go into his rage, you would see a tail grow out of his back, a huge spiny,
Oh my god.
long tail. Yeah, he's a bestial barbarian.
That's cool.
So then I tilt my head back and I let out a massive bestial roar that echoes throughout the entire area that everyone can hear very loudly.
Okay.
Sick. You're a natural.
That's your bonus action, by the way. So you still have your action, your movement.
Yes.
Sure.
You can still attack.
Mm-hmm.
I actually realized while we were talking
I'm gonna attack him.
about my actions, I see here that I actually had Feral Instinct as well, which means I could have advantage on the initiative roll at the start of this combat. Is that right?
Yeah,
or not?
yeah.
I think it automatically does it, doesn't
Oh,
it?
I got it automatically.
I think
No,
so.
I don't. I didn't roll. I didn't.
Unless
I
you
didn't,
macro
I didn't
edit.
use it. Yeah, I didn't.
Go
use
ahead and
it.
roll again, and I can do it to the next one if you like.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna charge this creature.
Okay.
And just go straight into him. So
You just have to be within 5 feet of it. Yep. You just have to be within 5 feet of it to attack. Or with your tail, technically 10 feet, if you wanted to attack with the tail.
Yeah. If my okay, but to use my actual melee weapon, I need to be in
5 feet.
melee
Yeah,
range or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just go to the next to him, basically.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. How can I see like how strong this creature is? Is there any indication of that? I mean, at this point, I guess I'm just in a bestial rage anyway, so I'm just gonna charge.
Yeah,
That's
you've never
fine.
seen this kind of creature
That's
before.
the spirit. That's
There
the
you
spirit.
go.
So okay.
Okay, you rush up next to it. It's hulking, it's huge over like 20 feet tall. Bigger than that, actually,
Yeah.
probably like 30. All right.
So now I take my. Can I also use my extra attack action, or is that
Okay.
is that an action, or is that default?
So when you
Is that like
attack,
a
you can
passive?
do another attack afterwards. With
Okay,
extra
so
attack.
that's just a passive. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Sure. Then I wanna swing my greatsword down on this creature twice.
Go for it.
So
Go ahead, click the word greatsword, and it will swing.
Yeah.
18 hits. So click the word greatsword in the chat if you want to roll the damage.
Is 10 good or not? Is it? What's the dice on the,
You
on
can,
the
if you
slashing?
scroll over it, you can see
Yeah, you can see the
it's
calculation.
2d6. So the most damage
It's a
you could
little
roll
bit
is
on the low end.
17.
Oh. Okay.
So,
okay.
okay, yeah, you slice into, you see a tendril fall to the ground, just kind of wither up and die. All right, you can do your
That's
extra attack.
okay.
That's your first one.
Yep, doing it again.
Oh, nat one. You swing down and it hits against
That's
the
a miss.
ground. It like holds the sword down for a moment. You manage to pull it back, but you almost lose your grip on it. You miss it.
Can I slash with this as well or not?
No.
No, that
you
was
missed.
the miss. That was the attack to hit.
That was the
And,
miss. In regards to the tail, do I have to decide if I'm using it offensively or defensively?
Let me double check actually. Yeah, good question. Let me look at the wording on it. Beast Barbarian. It is. It's when he hits you with an attack roll. So you'd use your reaction for it. So you don't have to worry about it now. Not until his turn.
Okay.
Sick.
Okay. Saphira.
Saphira was, I guess, she's looking at Scobolt like, what the fuck? This guy just grew a tail. He's screaming. He's mad. She's familiar with that. She has small man syndrome. She is going to go into rage. She screams as loud as humanly possible. And she charges, and she's going to reckless attack.
Okay. Reckless
When my
attack.
character she loads up. 25.
25 hits.
I like to use my Ember of Onruza as well.
Okay. So that's
Ember of Azalfael.
yeah. 24 points of damage. Very nice. You hack into it, slicing off a large chunk
That's
of it.
huge.
When you do hit it that way, it's going to use its reaction to do sudden separation. You would see
Uh-oh.
it, instead of taking the full amount of damage from that singular strike, its body splits, spitting
Gross.
one piece of it aside.
Oh god.
It now becomes two
Oh no.
smaller pieces. I'm gonna make him small on the board just so I can use him for the initiative roll, but he is now two large pieces. His body morphs to being more like humanoid in its style. Great big maws appearing on its arm. And instead of taking the full amount of damage on its head there, it's gonna take you did 24, right?
Okay. I'll continue to. Yeah, please do, Sam. I'll continue to attack this guy then.
Okay.
26.
26 hits. You can roll damage.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see. Sorry, it didn't make the sound in my chat. Okay, 11 points of slashing plus the 2 rage.
Wait, did Sco's rage damage calculated?
Double check.
Because I only see a slashing.
I don't think he ticked it.
No,
you need to. There's a tick box under your weapon.
Yeah, my bad.
It's only 2 anyway, so we can just add it back.
Yeah, all that sick RP, I know. Dude, he forgot to tick the box, so none of it counts. I'm sorry.
None of that counts, yeah.
All right. You slash into cutting off another piece of it. It kind of stands looming over you. Anything else?
Okay. Before my turn ends, she just like to look at Scobolt and go, and that's my turn.
The stranger's turn. He's going to attempt to break the binds. Trying to tug against them, but he can't. Fia.
Hi. Okay. So I think I will just have we ever seen like a weird, gross, blobby tentacle thing before? Does it look familiar to anyone?
You've never seen anything like this in your life.
I figured, but I thought I'd ask just in case. So, all right, I am going to stay back here for now, and I will, I'm going to just magic missile again, but I'm going to level 2 cast it to get an extra bolt, and I'm going to do 2 at the 1 remaining shambly zombie thing, right? There's only 1 left, right?
Yeah.
I didn't miss somebody? Okay, yeah, and then the other 2 at stranger danger.
All right.
Okay,
your first 2 to hit the old zombie.
1,
okay.
So 5 and a 3.
8 points of damage. It's still alive. You just see kind of blast off pieces of its flesh. And then another 8 points to him as he lands on the ground, just blowing off pieces of his skin and flesh and armor. And he's just lying there. Stop it. He can't do anything about it.
This poor bugger.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, she's gonna stay right there.
Okay. On the Malibu's turns.
Fuck you, Shane.
It is going to the first one next to you, Saphira, because you attacked with Reckless. It is going to do one of its flesh tendrils to hit you.
Crap.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
It's going to do another one. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced down to 6, and you are considered grappled. As it slams against you, whacking you to the ground, you feel it wrap around you and lift you.
Fuck this guy. All right.
The other one is going to come round, stomping, to come up behind Scobolt. And it is going to do the same. 2 flesh tendril to strike. 17 to hit Scobolt. It has to meet or beat your armor class, your AC. You should see in the top middle.
Yeah, I see it's 12.
Okay.
Your armor class is 12, but you can use your reaction
do the tail thing.
to do your tail thing.
Wait, is it really 12?
That's the base barbarian one if you don't have dexterity.
Yeah.
I could have swore I saw it was higher earlier on your character sheet. I don't know.
It's because the tail adds to the AC, right? I think.
You can, when you're targeted by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to swipe your tail and roll a d8, applying a bonus to AC equal to the number rolled, potentially causing the attack to miss. So go ahead and roll 1d8.
6 or higher.
So you just have to, on the left, you see or you can do /roll space 1d8. That'll probably be the easiest way to do it.
/roll 1d8.
Yep. Unfortunately. Oh, wait, no. So roll, because this is just going to be, you just rolled a 1.
Your armor class is actually 16, Sco.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not 12. Like, I'm sure.
Unarmored defense is con and dex, but you left con off, so it's actually 16 plus whatever you roll.
So ignore the hyphens.
17 now.
No, he didn't roll the thing. Technically, he didn't roll the thing.
I did you a button, Sco. You can just, should say under your
Yeah,
weapons,
see-
it says tail block.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, yeah. True. Let me just
Also,
click that.
just for future note, in the top left corner where you found your ruler, etc., there's an image of a dice. If you hover over that, it will give you a bunch of different die that you can click on, and it will give you
You
the
have that
amount as
too.
well, so you can
Yeah.
click on those if you ever need to just roll like a d20 or whatever.
Okay, yeah, you're right. My armor class is showing 16 now because you checked something for me.
Yeah, I
Samia.
fixed it, yeah. So
Yeah, okay.
that would be your 19 after your tail.
Change the macro
Okay.
text too, because
Yeah.
it still says 12.
So
Yeah, I already did it.
you block the first
Okay,
strike
good.
as it comes in your tail, just stopping it from coming in against you. It's then going to take its second tendril attack, which is a 17 to hit. So this one would hit because it's just one above. 14
fail that
points
one.
of bludgeoning damage, reduced down to 7 because you're raging, but you are considered grappled as you just feel the second one come in, dodging past your tail and slams against you and wraps around you. Grappled is just you can't use your movement speed until you break the grapple. Okay.
So I'm being squeezed by a tentacle right now, yeah?
Yep, both you and Saphira are being squeezed by opposite tentacles. Fabia.
Don't get any ideas.
That subclass seems fun.
Oh,
What a great first day.
Beast Barbarians are great.
Sam.
I will. Yeah, I'll shoot this one.
Which one's that? Sorry, I'm...
Sorry,
zoomed
the
in.
one closest to me.
Lower
This
one.
Okay, okay. Got it.
one.
16
16. Oh, but I
hits.
have advantage.
Okay, yeah, roll advantage in case you get nat 20. Okay, hits either way.
Okay. Not great sneak, but better than nothing.
Okay.
I would also like to use 3 of my necrotic charges.
16. Okay, this should do 16 damage in your first part.
Plus 6.
Plus 6. Okay, very nice. As you just see, part of it just falls off, claps into the ground. Okay.
I hide.
All right. Basil.
All right, I'm gonna move here, and I will put fairy or attempt to do fairy fire on the one closer to the rest of
Okay.
the group.
Dex save, right?
So dex save, yeah.
5.
Perfect.
You see a violet light glow across the great red beam behind you. Remains in the
Alrighty.
dark. Very nice.
And I'll shoot a note of bardic inspiration over to Saphira, who's now entangled.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Skull.
Is this guy still alive?
What, the guy on the floor or the top guy? Yeah, the top guy is, yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only hit him for 8.
He's pretty slow, I think.
Yeah.
Skull will go over here and throw his hammer
Okay.
at it.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
Mm.
16?
16 hits. 12
12.
points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. And you see it slam against it. It's still alive. You see, like,
Oh
part
my
of its
God.
one of its arms just falls to the ground where you collapse against it, and you see a bunch of the bones go in. It's pretty close to death, but it's still just like, "Ugh!"
You know,
Looks down at its
I'll
arm.
catch it and throw it again.
Okay. 24 hits. Uh, 13 points of bludgeoning damage. You see it
It's
drop down.
actually it's 11 because I clicked the wrong macro.
Got it. It drops down to the ground dead. But it gets back up with 1 HP as it has undead
Damn it.
fortitude.
Skull just rolls his eyes and
Just fall off of it.
back towards the fight.
Oh my god!
Hilarious.
It's undead for you. It just stands at like just pieces falling off of it. All right. It's actually its turn now.
Damn it.
It's just a
Goes straight
hand
after
crawling.
you
No!
as you're closest to it. A 17 to hit you, Timmy.
No.
You see it just kind of clink its one arm against your shield, but doesn't whack it hard enough. All right, that's what we can do. Timmy.
I'm gonna take the attack of op and move 25 feet.
Okay, swings again. 17 again.
No. And now, seeing Saphira grappled, I'm still not fully acquainted with the stranger as much as I am with Saphira, so I'm going to attempt to banish the one that's grappling her.
Okay.
Which is, what was it, charisma?
Can you post the banishment spell for me?
How do I, oh, there.
Let's make a charisma save. Okay, one sec. I'll read something very specific with this. And, okay.
If the target's native to the plane of existence you're on. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it gonna take her with it?
No, doesn't take things with it.
Okay.
No.
When you banish it, you see as it goes, its body morphs to become almost humanoid for a second, then goes, stretches out again, and it disappears. Now, I would put it on my GM layer, but I don't know how to get things off the GM layer when I put them on.
Yeah,
I
you could
no
just
idea.
like move it somewhere.
So I'm just going to stick him up here, out of the way.
Just hide him in a corner.
Is he just gone now? Like,
He
he's
just
just on his
disappeared.
own or what?
Depends.
Does Saphira know that that's a Timmy thing? Can't remember if you've done it before.
He's done it before.
Yeah, I've done
Well,
banishment a ton.
Alright, then,
I think you failed it the last few times.
Yeah, the last time we did it, the last fight, I failed it twice, but I have done this before.
Okay. Then Saphira's gonna turn her head to Timmy and give him a firm nod.
Okay.
And that's all I will do.
All right, Scobolt, you are currently grappled by this creature. It's illuminated with violet light. You can still attack, you just don't have your movement. It would take an action to break the grapple, but you wouldn't be able to attack afterwards. So it's up to you.
Scott?
Have we lost Scott?
Yeah, I understand.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
no,
sorry,
no,
sorry.
no.
You've seen us so quietly and silently. I was like,
He's got a thing.
it's okay, yeah.
I'm just scrolling.
Sphere, you're on deck.
Yeah, so I will just attack with attack into the creature both times then.
Go for it. Yeah. Just in its grasp, I'm just going to swing into it. You have advantage,
Should I-
which means you click the advantage at the top, and we take the highest roll and see if that hits, because the light illuminating it makes it easier to hit it.
Yeah.
Why should I have taken damage last time when this tentacle picked me up? Like, should I change my HP?
Oh, yeah. You should have taken 7 points of damage, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 points of bludgeoning
Cool.
damage.
Yeah, rolling the greatsword attack.
24 hits. 15 points of slashing. Very nice. As you cut it, it's going to use its reaction to shoot off a series of minor tentacles that come alive.
Oh god.
Okay. Your next
Yeah,
one hits as well.
Yep.
27 as well. Very nice. 10 points of slashing damage. As you just carve your way into the creature. Okay. Anything else? You're still in its grasp.
Is there anything else I can do to try and get out of the tentacle other than spending my action for this turn? Like anything else I can do?
No. You'd have to use an action to get out of that unless it drops you on purpose.
Okay. Then I think that's I believe that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Saphira.
I will. He's got advantage on him. Is that what is that?
That's very
an
far.
advantage?
It's glowing with
Okay,
violet
so
light, so it's
yeah,
easier to see.
violet. Cool. All right then. Then I will attack normally.
Okay.
23.
Oh, you'd have to step closer, but yeah. You can
Oh
hit.
yeah, sorry, pardon me. Go ahead. There you go.
Yeah, that hits.
After.
Why'd you say after?
Dodgy.
That's a lot of damage.
I said ufter because I got still nat 1 on my Ember von Ruza.
Hey, it's still 21 points of fire damage. Sorry, 21 points of damage. You slice into it, cutting your way, carving out pieces of it.
Am I getting any
Scobolt.
indicator that he's like vulnerable to any radiant, necrotic, or fire?
Nope.
Okay, cool. That's fine then. I'll go in for my second attack.
Okay. That's a nat 20. Okay. Go
Let's
ahead
get
and
those
roll
numbers.
damage.
Let's see.
Please, 28 points of damage. You just take out a huge chunk of this creature. You just see a huge like portion of it just fall to the ground, wither up and die. Okay.
And Saphira would like to turn to Scobolt and say, "You look like you're needing some help."
Scobolt just
That's my
continues
turn.
to wiggle with his tentacle.
Okay.
That's me.
On the stranger's turn, he's going to attempt to break the binds as his action. $11.
Poor guy.
He can't break the rope right now.
See, I feel so sorry for this poor bugger. What the fuck?
Fear.
Okay. He is going to make sure she has the pointer clicked and not the
We
ruler.
lost Sam.
That was Sam.
Yeah, no. Wasn't
Not me this
wasn't
time.
douche for a second. What the hell?
She will, I'm gonna come up, actually I'm gonna come over here next
Okay.
to the stranger danger. And, I think I will, fucking undead is still there. I guess this time I'll just I'm gonna twin fireball one at the fucking undead,
Okay.
and I guess I'll do one at this.
You have
There we go,
disadvantage
this
on
guy.
him, though. You know that, right?
On
On the stranger.
oh, I would because I moved. Yo, no, I'm not gonna do it at this. Would I have disadvantage? Sorry, I would know this, and I am stupid, and I forget every time. If I move next to this dude who's in ropes,
You're attacking someone
will
else,
I have
would
a
you have disadvantage?
yeah.
I don't do that way, no.
Okay, because if otherwise I would
Yeah, no,
not
no, no,
stand
that's
directly
fine,
next
no.
to him. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So yeah, so I'll do one at our undead friend and one at this tentacle who's closest
Okay.
to me.
Go ahead and attack.
I will slowly scroll. Come on. 27 and a 17.
27 hits, roll the damage, and the 17 hits as well.
A 10,
10 points of fire damage.
and a fucking 5, but add 5.
Your fire hits the zombie. He rolled a 21, so he goes back to 1 HP again.
Fucking hell,
Just
dude!
burning flesh on him.
Now I'm adopting him.
Fucking
No, now he's like one of
Welcome
us.
to Undead. And then
We just keep him.
the next
He's our
one's...
pet.
Yeah, he's our pet. Yeah.
You said 10 points of fire damage on the second one? Because you
Yeah,
added...
10 on the tentacle. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you see portion of it burn off. Okay.
All right, that's all.
All right.
Yell, goddammit, real loud.
On the Malleable's turn, with Scobolt in its grip, it is going to use Psychic Drain. Can I get an intelligence saving throw from you, Scobolt? You basically have to just click... where it has saving throws, click intelligence there.
Yeah, it's the one at the top. Like, there you go. You don't
With
have advantage though, so you would
the
click on
9.
top.
Right.
We'll take the number on the left when that
Yeah.
happens. You failed. You end up taking... Oh, I rolled low. 13 points of psychic damage. And your maximum HP is reduced by 13 as well. And that
Oh my
lasts until you
God.
finish a long rest.
If
You
that.
just feel yourself get drained. And then it is going to take a flesh tendril strike against you, Saphira. 15 to hit.
Hits.
21 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced down to 10. As it slams against you, picks you up. You're grappled.
Okay.
Meanwhile, let me see what these guys' movement is. The minor malleables are pretty fast. This one's going to come straight towards you, Basil.
Fuck.
And it is going to do a flesh tendril towards you. And that is a natural 1. You just see it shoot past you. Its mouth shooting forward. You dodge out to the side. It kind of brings back, goes... It speaks in a language You understand it in your mind. You can hear it.
Whoa.
And it says,
You again.
Again?
this one 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is going to go towards you.
What the fuck?
This one's going to crawl around.
Are you friends?
Saphira.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys about my ex.
This one's
This
going
is
to attack
why
you,
Basil
Skull.
left home.
10 to hit, doesn't hit. And the other one, 15 to hit you, Saphira, so it just hits. You take 12 points of bludgeon damage, reduced down to 6, but you're not grappled because you're already grappled by someone else. You see it trying to tug away from it, and the big one just pulls back. Okay.
Steady on, boys. There's enough for me to go around.
Fabia, it is your turn.
I feel like they've probably got this one all right. So, yeah. So I'm gonna shoot big boy.
Okay.
Big boy.
You have advantage on the attack.
I do. Thank you for reminding me.
And you can move if you like still.
21.
You can still move and keep advantage if you like. Yeah, hits. Oh,
24.
rogues, dude. 24 damage. Very nice. Arrow plants true, slams right in its back. That thing is looking hurt.
I would like to add my last 2 necrotic charges
Okay, go for it.
for a 6.
Okay, it's not quite enough, but it's hurt. Okay. You just see kind of pieces of it falling off.
And I hide.
Basil.
Free action talking, Basil's gonna say, what do you mean again?
The cruel fates. The cruel fates. The cruel fates. Must morph again.
It's a little bit incoherent.
Weird. Okay. Okay, Basil will voice of thunder again in a straight line towards the big one as well. Actually, can I even hit?
You're gonna hit all 3 if you do that.
Yeah, I'll do all 3.
Okay.
Save. Dex save.
Dex save. The one in front of you rolled a 0.
Okay.
The next one rolled a 9, and the bigger guy rolled a 6. So they
Perfect.
all
I'll
take.
fail.
Let me double
Nuts.
check. Okay, these 2 are still alive, but they're hurt with 26 points of damage.
Ugh.
You see parts of them just kind of bursting forward, your voice rippling, tearing them apart like glass shattering beneath your voice. The big guy pops and bursts, becoming.
Ooh.
You gotta be kidding me.
Does that free me from the tentacle?
It does indeed.
Feels
3
good,
more.
man.
So you see it burst, you just see
Oh,
3
boy.
pieces land on the ground.
Okay.
Okay. Skull.
God is irritated by yet another obstacle. He looks past it to gauge the battle with the big one that looks fun, and it's gone. And he's just like, fuck. He's just gonna smash this little thing in front of him.
Okay, go for it. Uh, 22
22?
hits. Yeah. You bring your hammer up. You bring it down for 14 points. Okay, it's still alive, but
I'm gonna smack it back 5 feet to here.
okay, you see it kind of morphs
And
up a
then-
little bit. Its mouth just
Maintaining the momentum of the hammer, he's gonna swing it round behind him and release it at this thing. And it contracts as it flies.
okay.
Fucking
This thing
guy.
better die.
Do it. 22 hits. All the damage. 12 points of damage.
Stop.
Hits against it. You just see another piece of it fall off. Its chest is caved in now. It's still alive. Essentially, what I have to do is, unless you roll a crit or something else, I roll a 5 plus the damage taken, and I have to beat that DC. I rolled a 19 just then, so I had to beat a 17. You just see it kind of stand up like. It's still alive.
I won't let
Now, I salute it a little bit.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Would the zombie not go towards the vampire that's tied up?
It's undead as well, so it has no
Right.
interest in eating its flesh. So it's going to come straight towards the person who just whacked it with a massive hammer.
Yeah, that's fair.
They don't do much, but they're hard to kill. 7 to hit. Doesn't hit. Timothy.
With my action, I'm sick of this thing. I'm also just going to Sacred Flame it for radiant damage.
Okay.
This damn zombie, so make a dex save. Don't be dexterous.
5.
Okay.
Don't worry about the damage.
Okay.
Radiant
then.
damage kills it.
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah, you just see it burns and drops to the ground. Finally put to rest.
We got the boss, you guys. Don't worry. My bonus action.
We're done.
I'm just gonna mass healing word because I know we've taken some small chip damage. Everybody can get this. Because everybody's within 60 feet of me from here.
Okay.
For just 13 healing across the board.
Mass healing word, 13 healing across the board. Very
Wait.
nice. Scobolt, it is your turn. You're now surrounded by all these small little malleables.
Yeah, dropping down from the tentacle, Scobolt can see the battlefield in front of him from this elevated position, and he can see that the group finally cleared up that last zombie. So he's hoping that they can join us in the real fight soon. But he turns to Saphira and says, "Let's clean up the rest of this mess," and then moves right into the middle of these two tentacles here.
Okay.
And I will just attack the one on my right first.
Okay. Oh, that's a nat 1. That's so unfortunate. You miss it, slamming to the ground beside it. It just kind of morphs around your blade, dodging it.
So that wasn't a good start. Right, so going for the second attack on the same one then.
There you go.
23 hits, though. Very nice. 13 points of damage. Just hack into it. You feel like a piece of it just flick off to the side. Nice.
Finally managed to enable raging on this one, yeah? Third time lucky.
Yeah.
Well done.
You got it going. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Just that he looks back at Saphira and smiles after doing that massive damage on this little tentacle.
Okay, nice.
By that massive 13 damage.
Well, let's see what you got then, Saphira.
You had to make up for the first strike that was a complete miss.
Yeah, that's fair. Reckless attack, please, on this guy. 26.
26 hits. 28 points of damage.
You were saying?
You slice down into it, leaving just a puddle of ooze on the ground as it just dissipates into the air.
Okay, and I'll move to this guy and I'll attack this guy as well.
Okay.
24.
24 also hits. $18 points of damage. It's still alive.
Oh man, it would have been so good if I killed 2. All right, then Saphira looks at Scobolt and she says, "It would be nice if you could contribute to the cleaning."
You see it start.
Scobolt looks at her, but he couldn't quite understand her accent, so he wasn't able to register it.
That's fair. But I mean, actions speak louder than words anyway, right?
He's just like,
I don't understand.
Okay.
okay.
You were saying, Joe?
No, don't worry. Stranger's turn.
Come on, stranger.
Come on, stranger. Go on.
17. We didn't really set a DC for the rope, but I was assuming it was around 15. It's gonna make it. I'm gonna say it. With that, it can make an attack.
17 is definitely a breakout of rope situation.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah.
I'd say
Honestly,
so
he
too.
deserves it at this point. Frankly, he's been through so much.
He's been writhing around for a minute.
He gets up,
Poor bugger.
using half his movement speed, and he looks to you, Fear. I'll just take your blood then. But that was his action. So it's now your turn.
Oh,
Yeah, he uses action to break out.
Okay. I assume he still looks pretty much fine, right?
Yep. Oh, I did do something wrong. I forgot about this though.
What?
Timmy, your turn on dead. What was it? A save, wisdom save?
yes.
Oh.
He would have rolled a 2. What would it have done to him?
Oh, he would have been essentially. Let me see. I
Is it
think they just
frightened?
run. Turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as it can during its
Then-
turns.
As soon as he gets up, it's going to run 5, 10, 15. No, just 15 because it used its turn to get up.
I assume I get an attack with my dagger.
You do.
Little daggers. All right.
You see him. He is now sprinting as far away as he can from Timmy.
100% she will do that. She never uses weapons. Where are they? That's just weapon proficiency. It's hit. That's not
Good
You should have dagger in the thing. Otherwise, just roll a
Good
1d20
job.
plus your dex and proficiency.
I'm just gonna have to do 1d. I moved
So
everything
it'll
so
be
far down.
1d20 plus.
1d20.
What's your dex?
Woof. Well,
Right,
doesn't
yeah, you
matter.
miss anyway, yeah. So you
She
swing
misses.
and it dashes past you, dodging away from the blade, screeching.
Okay.
It is your turn now, though.
It is my turn now. Oh man, I was gonna do something cool. Now he moved. And
I'm
it's
sorry, I
way
realized that
less
he was-
cool. No, it's all right. She doesn't have this like cool line and thing, and now you've ruined it. It's fine though. Okay, instead,
like to
I
do?
guess I'm gonna grumble about it for a second while I try to decide what I'm gonna do next because you threw a fucking wrench in my plan.
Okay.
God damn it. All right. I mean, I guess that's still cool. Yeah, you know what? Well, fuck it. We're gonna magic missile him.
Okay.
Because she's pissed.
Okay.
And I think we are going to throw some extra levels in that. So
Okay. What level do you want to cast that?
we'll get 3. So we'll do level 4 so that we get 3.
I think she could still do her plan because after he got turned, Basil hit him, which would have broken it. So he would have still been doing what he's trying to do initially. He's not turned
Oh,
undead
yeah,
anymore.
yeah, you're right.
Oh wait, so he's
Basil
still
He
stabbed
technically
him.
wouldn't. He
there?
technically
Yeah.
wouldn't. Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's standing there.
So he's gonna still try to chomp me then, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You can still do your cool thing, and it better be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you built this up
I'm
now. What's
hoping
the cool
You
thing?
really built it up.
It is.
Let's see the cool thing.
Pressure's
It is
on.
cool. Thing is, it's cool in Fia's head, and as we've all realized, it's cool in her head. It's not
Well, hey, do the thing. We'll judge.
cool.
Yes.
So she looks at him, and as she looks at him, she's going to cast Fire Shield,
Okay.
and it is going to be, well, I mean, you get an option, right? Fire or cold, but it's going to be fire.
Fire, yeah, obviously, yeah, yeah.
And she's going to really dramatically also take out her dagger, which is fucking nothing. And she's going to be like, you can try. And just stand there as she starts on
Okay.
fire
Okay, no, that is cool.
right next to him.
That's cool. I like it. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's her act. She can't really do anything else with it but set it on fire this turn.
This creature is going to use its one chance to 5. You technically attack opportunity scored because you have 10-foot reach in your first attack. So it's going to leave your range. Or is it when you take the attack action on your turn with C chart?
It's once per turn I can do it when I attack.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30. And this one's going to move here. Sophia, get an attack opportunity.
Are they trying to refuse, dude?
I think so.
Gross. They're gross.
Okay.
What the fuck? My camera broke.
Jesus Christ.
No!
21?
21 hits.
The tentacles got his camera.
Okay, that one you hack apart before it can get to the others.
Oh,
For
thank
the other
God.
4, let me just get all their health. Okay. They break apart, all moving together, swirling,
Ugh.
and becoming a moderate one again.
No.
Healing some of the wounds. It stands back up. And then, he's going to use... It's actually going to move past you, Scobolt. For some reason, it just steps around you and goes straight towards Saphira.
Hmm.
And is going to do a flesh tendril
me.
attack. A 25 to hit.
Hits.
You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced down to 8. You're considered grappled. And then it's going to do a psychic drain.
Okay.
Can I get an intelligence saving throw, please?
Yeah. Oh, 9.
Sophia,
You
not
still have your
smart.
bardic inspiration, right?
Yeah, I do have a bardic inspiration actually.
can
I
roll
think
it.
you can actually re-roll it because of the new rules.
You can
with that.
re-roll the bardic inspiration, yeah. So you roll the D8,
Oh, okay.
I think it is, right?
Yeah.
You rolled a D8,
That could save it.
and then you can roll it again. And choose the high number.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can just roll. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, it's a saving throw.
Oh.
Saving throw is not, you don't re-roll it. But anyway, an 8.
Well, she would have.
Perfect.
I'll take my 8.
Okay.
Hey.
Saving throw is different. I think she gets temporary HP for doing it.
Yeah, for using it, I think
Yeah.
so.
But the 8 is enough. You beat the DC. You'd see, just as it tries to drain from you, you just remembered Basil's song, and it kind of blocks any of the damage that would have come off you. All right, that's its turn.
Okay. She grins.
Fabia,
I shoot.
go for it.
Oops. 23.
23 hits.
Nice, good sneak as well.
Okay. What's that? 14. 26 points of damage. Very nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you just see kind of pieces of it falling off still. How long ago did you do your banishment to me? Have you been tracking it?
My banishment?
Yeah, I can check if not.
It's only been, I believe, 2 turns since then. I've only done 2 actions, yeah.
Yeah.
Hasn't been many turns. It's been 3 total, I think. This is our 4th round, I think.
Okay. Fabia, is that the end of your turn?
I hide. Yep.
Basil.
All right. I am going to do. I'm gonna try to do shatter on the guy down here.
Go for it.
Not
Con save?
hitting my teammates. I believe so. Yeah, let me just double check. Shatter.
15. It's a
Okay,
con
well,
save.
mine
Yeah,
is
yeah,
a
yeah.
16, so
16? Okay.
yeah, let me roll the damage.
Ooh, very nice. 16 points of thunder damage. That's good. See it rippling
Hell yeah.
across it. It looks moderately fine actually. It's you've definitely done some damage. You see pieces of it fall off as you're just kind of rippling against it.
I like that moderately fine as pieces of it falling off. That's moderate.
I mean,
It's
there's a
fine.
lot of pieces
Yeah.
to fall. So
So gross.
is that your turn, Basil?
Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Skull.
What's left?
You've got the stranger, and you've also got this thing, and then the one that's going to be appearing back.
Oh yeah, the stranger's causing trouble, isn't he? Oh, but I don't want to interfere because, you know, she played a line and she didn't attack and she fire shielded. If I go over there and kill it, it's going to be kind of a sad moment. So I'm just gonna. Skull looks back briefly and decides it's best to just keep pushing on.
Well, she's on fire. Maybe she's got it.
Yeah,
He's got it.
I will dash. I'll dash. He
Go for
hauls
it.
ass. Reaches the monster. Does a little and then he's back up. Yeah, that's my act. That's it.
Okay.
That's everything.
Timmy.
I'm also just gonna. I gotta let Fia do her thing. I don't want to ruin the moment, so I'm going to.
She's a vampire at the end of this.
Yeah.
She
You're
does.
not, it's fine.
You turn around, he's just leaning over, drinking from a.
Ow, guys, ow. Oh,
I'm gonna
it.
guiding bolt this thing.
Okay, go for it.
17 on him.
Hits.
Nice. 20 damage and advantage on the next attack.
20 damage and advantage on the next attack. Okay. Scobolt, you have advantage on your first attack.
Why do I have advantage, sorry?
Guiding
My
bolt
guiding
allows
bolt.
you to get advantage on the next attack. He basically just set you up.
Okay. I was waiting to say, could I use reckless attack myself?
You
wouldn't-
don't have
Is that-
to.
You could do it for the...
You'd get advantage on the second attack.
Yeah,
you would.
You could do it for your second attack, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it though, I guess, is it? Hmm.
Do you? Depends on if he hits you.
Yeah.
It probably is worth it.
I mean, you're meaty enough to take it, so
Yeah, it's true.
I wouldn't
You
worry
guys
about
have
that.
done some
Reckless
pretty good
attack.
Yeah,
I
damage already.
mean, yeah. There's no reason not to.
Go
Yeah,
for
I'm
it.
using reckless attack. Scobolt's not looking to waste any time here. He's
Yeah.
looking to make quick work of this guy.
Aye, because he hasn't been doing that so far.
17
So
hits.
we have a 17.
Yeah, that hits. 18 points of damage. Nice.
Oh, that's
There you go.
huge.
It's a massive slashing blow.
Massive slashing. You see pieces of it just drop to the ground. Okay, next attack.
And
17 hits as well. Roll damage. 11 points of damage on top of that. And some chunky damage at this turn. All right, anything else?
that's it.
Saphira.
Come on, Saphira.
All right. If Timmy's room for me, I've got to do a reckless attack.
Okay,
Bam, bam, bam. 22.
hits.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't roll my Divine Fury. Can I roll them separately if I didn't click on the toggle?
Yeah, you could just roll. Yeah, there you
so-
go.
Yeah, there you go.
So what's that? 11, 15 points of damage.
Mhm.
And then an extra 5. Okay, this is starting to look up.
Okay, and the second one. 20.
20 hits. Okay. Extra 11 points of damage. Oh, wait. You don't add rage twice, do you? Do you? No. No, you do. You do.
You do?
You
Yeah, it's
do.
every
Sorry,
attack.
it's your radiant damage that I get confused by.
Yeah,
The radiant
I've
one,
been,
that
I've been
one's-
taking it off. I've been untoggling it from all my second attacks.
Anything else in your turn?
No, she's just gonna smile briefly at Scobolt since he actually did some damage this time.
A stranger looks towards you, Fia. And he's going to go for a bite attack.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That's a shame. Because she flicks her hand and a shield comes up.
You feel the teeth just hit just outside the shield. You see him vibrate. Misses
She's
you.
so cool.
Okay.
In her head, she nods.
With fire shield, does he take damage? No.
He does. Actually, wait. I don't know if he has to actually hit. Hold on.
It's rather.
He's not gonna let that one hit right now anyway. Yeah, it hits you, so she just stays on fire right now.
Okay. And then he's going to do his claw attack, which is a 20,
Okay.
dirty 20.
That would.
What's your
the shield
what's your
still be
original
up,
AC?
16.
So you
16.
21 AC. Okay, so that misses. And then a short sword attack, an 11.
Yep.
Just keeps peering off your shield. You see him kind of just step to your side, like stepping around you, but not moving away. Determined to kill you.
Sure.
It's your turn.
Okay. So she's gonna reach out and like try to like grab his arm, not to grapple him, just to like put her hand on him.
Yep.
And she's gonna look at him and she's gonna say, I told you she was nicer. And as she says that, she's gonna cast Dragon's Breath and fire is gonna shoot out
Okay.
of her mouth as she says that
Dex save,
right
right?
onto him. Dex save, please.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. He's still gonna take half damage,
The one liner gave him chance to dodge down.
which is so 12, so 17. He takes half of 17.
Okay, so 8 points of damage. All right.
Yes.
He's still alive. It does burn
Oh
him.
my god.
But he was tough.
This guy just needs to go down. What the fuck?
Anything else?
But oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. We misread
Oh,
fire
no,
shield.
never mind. Sorry. No, because I actually did use the breath weapon too. I was like, wait, Dragon's Breath is a bonus attack. Never mind. No, that's it. Sorry, she's done.
Okay.
I confused myself. All good.
On this creature's turn, being a fairly intelligent creature, it's going to look over towards you, Timothy. And it's going to spew its flesh towards you. 26 to hit.
Oh. Yeah, a little bit.
You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And can you make a strength saving throw, please?
Strength saving throw. You got
There's
it.
a big piece of flesh hits against you. And also, can I get a concentration check?
Yes.
You stay on your feet. Okay.
12. Ooh.
And it's going to do it again. 21 to hit.
Yes.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Another strength.
Another strength. Another con. And then finally, a desperate third hit. After
That
two
strength
fall to
got
the
me.
ground.
I'm still concentrating.
Do you have advantage for a reason?
I have Warcaster.
Oh, you have Warcaster. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to take an attack into you, but it's had disadvantage because you're prone now.
Nice.
13. The first one was a 25.
No.
You see it land beside you. Desperate in its attempt. It's its turn. You've taken away part of itself. Fabia, top of the round.
I attack. I shoot.
Okay.
A 21, please.
21 hits.
Nice.
Whew,
28 damage, please.
28 damage. You kill this one. The arrow just strikes, goes all the way through. Just
Nice.
the necrotic magic causing rot to just kind of spread through it as it comes out the other side. And it falls in two, dropping dead on the ground.
Yuck. But also,
That was a
yay.
huge hit. Sneak is so much.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
Yeah, Sneak's super broken. That's why I was like, do I want to dip into Warlock? Because if you multi-class, you just take away like future Sneak damage.
It's true. Basil.
It's cool though.
All right, so the only thing alive yet is
Just
this.
this guy.
It's just that guy, and you got the banished
Okay.
creature.
Ranger
I'll be
danger.
back in
Oh,
6
okay, right.
turns.
It's a vanished creature. Okay. I will try to do fairy fire then on this guy. Let me see if I'm within range.
Okay.
Actually, I might need to move closer. No, I'm within range. Okay, so yeah, I'll try to do fairy fire on him.
Dex save. 8.
Perfect.
So you
He
see
illuminates.
Fear right in front of you, just see through your kind of glowing fire shield. He illuminates in violet light. Scold.
Fucking ran all the way over here and it's dead.
You can get Timothy to release the
Shakes his hammer at the sky.
No.
No.
Nothing. Scott will do nothing.
Okay.
Timmy.
Timmy.
He'll swing his maul onto his shoulder and just like fucking RP walk back towards
All right.
everyone over here.
Timothy.
I don't want to go near this guy because I still want to keep concentrating on this thing. I'm just gonna Sacred Flame him.
Okay.
So Dex save.
10.
Nice.
Just a good 9 damage of radiant.
9 points of damage. He's still alive. Hurt though. Scobolt.
So Scobolt just wants to, continue to attack this big thing. So is it possible for me to ask for him to be unbanished? Is that
You can
just
ask.
wait for-
It's a free action to unbanish, right? Timmy.
Yeah, to
taking
drop
action?
concentration, it's free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, Scobolt shouts over to Timmy. He's quite far away, obviously, but thankfully I've got a loud voice, and he just yells, "Unbanish."
Timmy's gonna think about this. Because if I hold it, I could leave him there, but then again, it's probably better if we bring him back and kill him instead of leaving him alive in another plane.
Yeah.
So
I've got
I'm
this,
gonna-
Timmy.
I'm gonna drop it.
Okay.
Hell yeah. We got this.
You see it appears back where it was previously holding you. Its arms still outstretched. The wrapping of its tendril are like locked in the form that it would have had you in, Scobolt. It moves its arm down, confused. It's back.
Oh, poor thing.
So I'm not gripped right now, right?
Yeah, you're not
No.
gripped. No.
Cool.
It's back
So I
where it
just
was
move.
before.
I move straight next to it then,
Okay, go for it.
and
And Scold walked away again.
I do.
What the fuck, man?
I do.
This is like the pirate thing with the jello water all over again. Yes.
All right.
I do reckless attack again then,
Okay.
and just swing into it with the great sword.
How many
Okay.
turns have passed by now?
This
That's
is
a hit, yeah.
Turn 6, I think. Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, I think this is 6.
10 points of slashing. Okay. 23 hits as well. Oh, 19 points of slashing. Very nice. You just start cutting into the creature. It's
Perfect
confused.
roll.
And it's
In a
hurt.
bestial fury.
Okay. Saphira.
Yeah, I guess so.
I like how the barbarians have the same turn.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
like,
Big hits.
Same initiative.
conveniently. Yeah, exactly. Let's go up first, damn it. Sophia's gonna be like, Scold, get back here! And then, this guy. Reckless attack, obviously. I can't be caught with my pants down. Don't want to be missing any attacks, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You guys are gonna pay for that so bad one day.
One day I
You've
will,
got
but
Scode
that
doing
day-
it too. That's the fucking problem, is he?
That day, my friend, is not today. I can't die.
I actually have a Goliath racial as well. Stone's endurance, I think, that helps give me another defensive thing at some point. I can use it
do.
once.
There's a reaction when you get attacked. Oh, I did the thing again.
Okay, so what's that? That's 14, 22 points of damage. Very nice. You just hack into it again, burning pieces of it off. Anything else? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's not making the sound for me. 10 points of extra damage. Nice.
It's not making a sound for me either,
Oh.
actually.
Yeah.
The bloop, bloop, that one.
Yeah, for some reason. All right, anything else?
No, that's me. Already told Skull to get his ass back here. He's got 10 on his heels.
Stranger is
180.
going to make his bite attack then. It's an 8 to hit. Misses with that. 21 to hit with the claws, though.
Even if I cast shield, that would.
That would hit. All right.
Yeah.
You take 7 points of slashing damage as
Okay.
his claw goes across you.
He's gonna take damage.
How much is fire shield?
He will take. I want to say. Hold on. I can't
2d8,
remember.
2d8.
2d8.
Yeah, 2d8.
Yeah. Sorry, I got something popping up here. It's all on my way. There we go.
Do you want to describe how the stranger dies?
It's actually. I do.
Finally.
It's 7 health.
So
So
what did
cool.
he attack me with?
His claw
what
came
did-
in and scratched against you.
Claw. Okay. His claw came in to scratch, and Ophia kind of. Right, he gets her, and she kind of puts her hand over the scratch, and she looks at him, and she grins, and as she grins, the fire just shoots up around her, and he just gets incinerated.
Just see kind of his whole flesh and exterior burns. His skeleton falls to the ground. Teeth still jagged and extended as it drops to the floor and curls
That's
up.
gross.
It is your turn because you killed him on his turn.
That's
pretty
true.
messed
It
up.
is my turn. It's a little sad. Okay, so right, I'm still on fire. What do we got? We got it's the one on the bottom, right? The other one was just there for like the initiative thing. Okay.
Yeah. That one's not
So
there.
how far? Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna just turn and stay where I am.
Okay.
And I guess I'll firebolt that thing.
Okay.
So let me click over. Something must have 16.
16 hits. Doesn't have an high hit.
Okay. And that would be 18.
18 points of fire damage. Nice.
Yes.
It's looking hurt.
And I'm gonna just stay there.
All right.
Quietly on fire.
On its turn, it's going to look down to the 2 who reckless attacks it. And I'll roll a 1d2 to see which one it wants to go for. Actually, I'm not. Scobolt is not going to go for you. Going to go for Saphira.
Why is it always going for me? Why is this unlike me?
Has to go for the weakest. Has to go for the weakest of the 2 targets.
The weakest stuff about double your damage, mate.
12 doesn't hit, right?
Yeah, based on what I said to Basil, it knows you guys.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
22 hits, yeah.
You take 21 points of bludgeoning, reduced down to 10.
Yep.
And you are considered grappled.
Yeah.
And it's going to do a psychic drain.
Oh, bollocks.
So intelligence saving throw, please.
Yes, sir. 14?
That's exactly what you needed to make it.
Oh, thank
Feel it trying
God.
to draw from you, but it can't take out any of your memories or your health. So, Fabia, it's now your turn. This creature's looking hurt.
I shoot. Wait, sorry, wrong thing.
Okay.
Kefar. I whoop, and then I shoot.
Okay.
So I still get.
You wouldn't have advantage.
I won't have advantage.
You still get sneak.
But I'll get sneak. Yeah. 19.
Hits.
Get that.
Yeah.
21. Okay, so what's that? 21, 23 points of damage. It's still alive, but
Okay.
barely.
Come on, Basil.
I'll use the rest of my movement to go over here and hide. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
that's it.
Basil.
Voice of Thunder, baby, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Dex save, please.
That is a 16.
It meets it, but it'll still take half damage.
Ooh.
Half of 37.
Holy.
Do you want to describe how you kill it?
Yeah.
The barbarian's
Basil's
looking down.
Basil's gonna scream out and say, "Leave us alone!" And his voice just ripples through.
Hello?
Ripples right through it.
No. You just hear alone gets louder and louder. As it crashes against it, you just see its arm go ripple, then tear apart. It tries to reach around to kind of stop it. The other arm tears apart. Pieces are just falling behind it, flying all in different directions. Before all that is left is like almost like a large just sack of hardened, calcified flesh falling to the ground in front of you, Scobolt. A nice trophy. But that
Is there a trophy for me to collect from this monster?
essentially a flesh calcified lump on the ground.
What am I gonna do with that?
Aesthetic enough. Can't put that around my neck, like.
Yeah, I pick it up.
You can
Pick
get,
it
like,
up
a
in my
nice,
hands.
like,
I pick it up in my hand, look at it, and then just throw it down to the ground again.
All right, we're
But
out of initiative order.
I do go back to the saber-toothed tiger, and I take it out. Well, it's one of its 2 front teeth, the 2 largest ones, and yeah,
Okay.
walk on.
You tear them out, pop them away, and the portal ripples up ahead. A tear in time. We're out of initiative order now, so you can do whatever you want now.
Tear in time.
Golden turned back after Saphira called his name and watches it just get destroyed by Basil and just fucking throws his maul. Kicks
now,
a
Scott.
headless corpse.
You're not having any fun?
Shut up.
He laughs. And then
that thing talk
can I
to
go
me.
inspect this?
Yeah, what did it say?
What are you inspecting?
The pool.
Yeah. How do you want to inspect it?
Just have a look, see what's going on when I get close to it. If I can see
Roll
anything.
What's the
perception
crack?
check. What's the crack?
Yeah. What's the crack? What am I doing? Investigation.
Perception. You're looking through.
Perception check. 16.
You gaze through, you see a purple, endless sky. Whirling. You see pieces of terrain flying around, crashing into each other. You see
Do I recognize this place or?
almost like the inside of veins, with magic flowing
Veins?
through. Yeah. Heading in all different directions.
Thea! Come here!
Yeah. Picks up that dude's teeth because she's pissed. Walks over the portal.
What do you think that is? Looks like some kind of magic. Your realm of knowledge.
I'm gonna-
Not mine.
I guess I'll cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Even though it's obviously magic, just to see what kind it is. We'll see if it tells us anything we don't already know.
Okay. You detect you see colors of like, trying to decide which color it's going to be. I would say gold swirling around. This is telling you this is chrono time magic,
Ooh.
a rift.
You guys?
What's up?
This is, I think it's like a hole in time? Scobolt?
You feel yourself being drawn towards it, Scobolt. Like your body
What year is it?
feels like you should be in it.
What year
While
is it?
Oh.
Scobolt?
What year is it, Joe?
while they're looking at the portal, Scobolt just walks past them and walks straight into the portal,
Fuck, I can't remember what.
No goodbye.
looking to
Oh shit.
looking to return to the next hunt.
Without even a goodbye. Scobolt steps up.
Well, he does look round just before entering the portal. He does look round to Scold, and
Oh,
he thinks to himself that Scold, the bears in this land must have gone soft from what he's seen up in his homeland in Fioland, or I think that's what's called it.
Fear house.
Since Skull didn't see much action in this combat.
dude, the shade.
Skull beats his eyes and knows he's thinking what Skull is thinking, and he's thinking, fuck's sake. He walks over to the fucking calcified orb and just crushes it with his fucking hammer.
That's fair.
Scobolt steps into the portal. You'd see, for you, Skull, as well, for you, first of all, everyone else, you would see, as his body almost gets smaller, as he gets drawn in, you see the energies wrap and pull in. The portal is slowly closing on the sides. You can see as he goes down one of the veins, it gets smaller, and you lose sight of him.
Did he just travel through time? Like, to get here?
Scobolt.
For that?
Govo was
you-
from the past. He was hunting a saber-tooth.
For you, Scobolt,
That's not
like stepping out a door. You immediately come back in, you've hit the cave. You hear the wind howling outside, you feel the cold on your skin. You see the cave where you chased through the saber-tooth. You're back home. The rest of you see as the portal slowly starts to close. No one anyone does anything?
I am actually not even paying attention to this.
I'm just kidding.
Be fast, guys. It's closing.
Nobody.
The bear
closes.
looks like she's tempted and she goes over to touch her hands out, please.
And the portal closes.
That was very strange.
I don't understand.
Have any of us ever heard anything about like time travel? Like, do we even think that's possible? Like, would we even think that's possible? Would there be stories about it?
Roll an Arcana check or a Streetwise check, depending on what you're looking for. You want to know
Was
about
there anything in this calcified orb?
Oh.
Not 20 Arcana check.
Nice, dude.
For your calcified orb, roll investigation
Only an
check or
11
nature check,
Streetwise.
depending what you're trying to discover. If you're trying to find
I
something
mean, I
inside
smashed
it.
it open.
Okay, then you'd find organs.
Ew. Sorry.
What the fuck?
Roll a nature check.
What did you think we would find?
Well, no, like, are they calcified or are they like organy still?
Gooey.
They're
They
still
organite, that's
fresh.
the real question.
It's like a
Yeah, that's
gusher.
why I said ew. If they were calcified, they're like
14.
mushy.
You
It's a
find
gusher.
perfectly preserved, hidden within the calcified orb, every single human organ just pressed together, but the brain,
Whoa.
squeezed into a gap. They pour out as you smash it open. The lungs,
For your
the liver,
barfs.
the intestine. For your 23 Arcana, not something you would know necessarily, but with the creation magic now flowing through you, for some reason you have an inkling. Though chronology is studied, not widely, because it's magic isn't something worth studying unless you get somewhere. Most chronologists don't get anywhere, because time travel shouldn't be really possible. It's very complex magic. A very powerful wizard would have to be involved. You don't know any
Joe,
stories
did
of a
I-
time where it successfully worked. But you do know that to create a rift like that, you have to be very powerful.
I'd relay that to everyone then.
Okay. Sophia?
Joe, did I get an indicator as to whether my axe was responding to any souls?
No.
I'm gonna take a look around for one of the people-faced crows.
You don't see one.
Okay.
Well, you do see
While
that.
all this was happening,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you go.
No, you go. No, I was going to wrap.
Essentially, I missed the whole portal thing. I missed everything. I'm over at the stranger, and I'm gonna use Stone Shape to essentially dig a grave and give him a proper burial.
Okay.
After we fucked with him until he died.
The ground erupts over him, burying the corpse below. You guys all stand up on the staircase area, and beneath the rift, just over to one side, you'd see a hole in the ground below the pillars where the tower's fallen. A staircase leading down to the cellar. The one you'd heard about. Cassell's den. Where he was when they hunted him here. We're back in Fjordhelm. The wind's howling outside. We end tonight's episode with Scobolt stepping out. The trophy of his saber-tooth with him, killing the creature that killed the saber-tooth. Stepping back out into the cold. Staring around. Going on his next hunt. Years from now.
In the
And that's
future?
where we will end tonight's episode.
Shit.
Damn, if we'd known that, we could have at least
Pulled out a phone or something.
Hey,
We would have been like,
there
what's
you go.
that?
There you go.
Holy shit.
Hang on. I want to ask you if you were prepared for us to go in.
Huh? If you're prepared to go in.
Were you prepared for
Yeah,
us to go in?
For us to go in.
Yes.
God, what if we did?
Oh man.
I had an idea. I didn't think you would. And I thought maybe one of you would jump in alone, and I'd be like, "Yo, we got to talk about you playing a different character for a little while."
Oh my god.
Holy shit, that would have been wacky.
But yeah,
Can you imagine if like half of our group went in and half were left behind?
I went through it and everyone was just like stunned silence, while it was closing.
Yeah, I gave the chance. I was like, "Are they gonna do it?" But it's that would have been a chaotic thing. If half had gone in, I have no idea. We would have worked it out. Who fucking knows? Maybe we would have split the party and done like two separate things, or maybe made the half that's gone through play someone else for a little while and then go back.
Yeah.
All right. That's it though. Thank you, Sco, for joining us though. I appreciate the hell out of it, man. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Actually, that was really, really cool. Thank you for letting me join. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for letting us be your first.
Yeah, you killed it, man. You did great.
Yeah, you did awesome. You took to it like a fish in water. It's good. All right.
Fish in water.
So, thanks again, everyone. Please go and check out Sco. You'll find his socials just below his name as well. He streams over on, is it twitch.tv/methodsco or is it just Sco?
No, just Sco, just SEO.
So yeah, shout out for Sco, please, in the chat. Please, everyone, go and give him a watch. Ask him about his experience with D&D. Talk about some of the character ideas and stuff. Hey, if they travel to the Fuel Helm in the future, he might be there. So
That's true. Maybe we'll find like a little baby barbarian because we'll be and I'll be like, "You little fuck! One time you carried me. That's what you get."
Remember me.
Yeah. It'd be weird, and he'd be missing the saber tooth from his trinket.
You thought you got that scar from
depends when you go, right?
saber-tooth.
You might run into him before he went there, and you could fuck with the time paradox and say, "Don't go to the cave."
Oh my god, we're gonna ruin everything.
You're
the last people that need that power.
Sco, let's start with you. Do you want to give yourself a shout out? Where can people find you? What do you usually stream? That kind of stuff.
Me? Did you just do that a second ago?
I gave you a shout. You can tell what you want.
In your own words.
Yeah, I give everyone else a chance.
I mean, sure. I mainly stream World of Warcraft. Like Joe said, you can find me on twitch.tv/Sco. All social media channels, just MethodSco. Yeah.
Big raiding scene coming up soon, right?
Yeah, absolutely. A big patch and raids in 9.1 in World of Warcraft getting released in the next month or so. It's going to be a big patch.
There you go. Nice. Saphira, it's Jari.
Hello, I'm going to yawn for you guys. You're welcome. Hello,
Thanks,
my
mate.
name is Jari. You're so welcome. I actually saved it up just for my shout out. I am a streamer here on Twitch, and I mostly do creative and some variety gaming. I've been recently playing Cyberpunk, and a lot of Animal Crossing and Nintendo games. Generally, we have like a pretty nice community over. I'm not going to do the voice. Shut up, you guys. I've grown out of that. I'm a big girl now. I don't need to do the voice.
Has Skull heard the voice?
Wait, what is the voice? What's the voice?
I don't even know if I can do it anymore. I don't remember how I spoke when I did the voice. The voice is just like my awkward. I don't like to shout myself out. I feel very cringe, and then I turn really small and I can't talk. And
That's the voice.
That's it.
But yeah, they love the voice. I don't know why.
It does actually feel really weird when you're shouting yourself out, though. I must admit, yeah.
Yeah.
It does feel weird.
Yeah.
It feels so fun to do it like that. I'm a big girl now. I don't need to do the voice, guys. Gosh, I'm Saphira. I did some serious kick-ass damage today. Do I look like I need the voice? I don't need the voice. Go follow me on Twitch.
Okay. Sam's tripping.
What's up, guys? I'm Strippin. You can find me at twitch.tv/Strippin. I stream variety stuff every day from 2 Eastern. Tonight is going to be a late one, but we're going to be playing the new Arc Genesis 2 stuff for a little bit, so that should be fun as well. Took a bit of a backseat in the combat today. I want to let Sco experience it and other people.
Yeah, it was on purpose.
The strongest person by fucking far, but you know. I'm about the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for all your help with the macros and everything.
Oh, no worries, man.
Bree.
Hi, I'm Bree Bun, variety streamer. I played through all of the Uncharted series last week, and I'm continuing the DLC or the standalone DLC, Lost Legacy, tomorrow. And I'm honestly contemplating replaying Last of Us 2 this week. So if you want to see me cry, come to my channel. I definitely will.
Nice. Dodger.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. You can find me at Dex Bonus on pretty much everything. I do variety gaming and I chat a lot about life, etc. So come hang out. It's good times.
Awesome. Shane?
I am Shane. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft recently because I love it. I'm going to be playing with Boone and Voicebox here in like a few minutes. Just take like a bathroom break and then I'm going to start stream up after this. So it'll be fun.
I can host into you if you want.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, just get your stream started. OLG.
Hi, it's me, OLG. You could mostly find me on Twitter and now occasionally also on Twitch. I streamed Mass Effect. Not this weekend, the last weekend.
And you went on to complete it off stream.
And then I just really liked it, so I completed it off stream. So sorry, but I can tell you what I did before. Oh no, wait, I have an idea. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do like a recap stream where we can just talk shit about how much everyone fucking sucked, right?
Mass Effect?
It was very nice. I'm also working through Mass Effect.
Careful.
Yeah, a lot of people sucked. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not a total d-bag. Come on, just partially. A lot of people sucked. I got a lot of opinions about it. Maybe we'll talk about it this Saturday morning. And if you want to be there to talk some shit, give it a follow.
Okay. And everyone here, you can find me on this channel. I stream most days, except for Saturdays. I do homebrew reading on Tuesdays. I read a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons homebrew that people make across the various Reddits. We're also building my next campaign at the moment, and building some backstory and stuff to that world. Other than that, I don't really know what I'm going to be playing this week, but we'll find some games. But thank you very much for coming out to episode 47. Thank you so much to Sco for joining us. I'm excited to see if your character comes back in the future over in Fjordhelm. And I hope you had a good time for your first D&D experience. And we'll be back.
Yeah, it was amazing. Thank you.
I know, Dodgy, you're not here next week. Is everyone else here next week? Next Sunday?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll pick up with episode 48 next week. We'll probably make it like a shorter one just to so Dodger doesn't miss too much of this story arc. But we'll see you then. In the meanwhile, I'll let you guys all go, and I'll host into you, Shane, as soon as you're ready.
Yeah, that's true. Great session.
I've already started.
Thanks,
Oh, there you go.
guys.
Makes it free. Nice. Thank you very much,
far
man.
on it.
All right, let's go and raid Shane, and we'll see you, everyone over there. Thanks
Bye.
for Minecraft.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
All right.